All right, so guys, if you aren't following DoubleOhZee, JPS_Lindberg, Lemon Cake, and Singarti, I need you to do that right now before we get started. All right, because they are fantastic people, and you're gonna find that more about right now, guys. Let's talk a little bit about who you guys are, okay? And let's go. If you guys can see my stream, let's go in order. Singarti, you're first on stream. Who are you, bro?
Hello, I am Chester Suderman, is who I am playing as. He is a mysterious figure, has some magic to him, somehow tends to be in a perfect state of being at all times. His hair is always perfect and that kind of stuff, just like this one. So, but yeah. Also, Mac, you got the menus that are up are hiding some people's faces when you do that.
Yeah, I know. I gotta remember to close them. You got it, Mac. Yeah, I was testing the audio in my head. Sorry. Continue.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah. Lemon, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Lee Monkake, and I am a fighter that tried to discover his heritage by, because I want to become like my parents before me, and fight for righteous and yeah, for the divine. I haven't found my power yet, but I will get there with due diligence, with courage, and the right things to do. I will definitely find them.
And lawful alignment lock-in.
Right there. That was born right there. What a saint. Go ahead, JPS. Who are you?
Who I am? I am, again, JPS Lindberg. I stream literary science to the games that we play, and I am going to be playing for you tonight, bringing to life Lestat Mont Belliard, your friendly neighborhood taxidermist who has a little workshop right in between the local physician's office down in the, less to-do quarters in the city and the neighboring butcher shop.
Right on. And then, last, certainly not least, Z, who are you?
I am Faerun Shadowwalker, and I am a sorcerer with a bit of a shadowy past. Currently on the search for her long-lost mother.
Very good, very good. All right, for everybody that's following at home, I'm going to give you guys a little recap, and then we're going to hop right on in. The last time that we played, you saw your heroes. They were in a precarious situation. They had 30 crying children, a dying man on the floor, and one of their friends seemed to be suffering from necrotic damage.
Some had children.
Some had children. So through means of heat and study, they were able to save the lives of the two men that were suffering from the necrotic damage, and then talk the builders into somehow auctioning and adopting off random children of races that are seemingly not allowed in the city any longer. After they got the seal, they were able to go back to the ancient gnome Hieronymus, collect their earnings and a little extra from a note from the builders. They divided their spoils, and they headed into Ravenstrop, parting ways. We follow Faerun Shadowwalker. They went into the Hammered Hippogriff to discover a little bit more about their history. We had Lee Moonkake, who also went to the Hammered Hippogriff because he was hungry and just recovered from, not dying after talking to a priest of their religion who blessed them and healed them. And then you have Lestat Mont Belliard. They are finally going back to their shop. After collecting a good day's earnings, they are finally getting down to what they are living in the city to do. And then you have Chester Suderman, who is off on a mission like no one else's business. They have found beef in the city, and they are ready to dine upon it. They found someone who has ruffled their feathers, hackled their heckles, and they are ready to throw down. They have been challenged to a duel at night in the Ironwoods. And that's
I think legally he's on a mission from God.
Yeah, legally on a mission from God.
Sure, we'll go with that.
And that's where we're going to bring it back to Chapter 2. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. I believe the last words said were, he struck me first. I was only defending myself. Even in the Hammered Hippogriff's tavern chat, clattering mugs, the push and shove of businesses around you, these words seem to resound. The human male cleric, a scar across the right eye, dark beard, feather-like cloak of black billows as a wind as the door opens. Rage spreads across his haggard face, and he reaches for something quickly in his belt. Lee Moonkake, first roll of today's campaign. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. He's reaching for something in his belt. Lee, you've seen interactions like this. What do you do?
Well,
Okay, there was an animal handling, which I'm pretty sure wasn't what you wanted to do. And then you made an acrobatics check, which is not what I asked. And then we have the dexterity saving throw. All right. Okay. With your 14, you reach down. Oh, God. Where's my dice? Guys, I don't have my dice. What the D&D foul?
Oh, what the hell? And you said you were ready.
DM,
Oh my good lord.
Ready.
I was cleaning my desk,
Shame.
and here it is. All right, I got it.
Shame.
I'm rocking.
Meanwhile,
I'm ready.
I think an
All right,
animal
let's make my
handling
first
check
one.
would work if it was reaching for his noodle.
What did he say?
He reaches down and fumbles with something in his belt. He's like reaching for a clasp at a dagger.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no.
All right, what do you do, Lemon?
We're not even 5 minutes in.
Lee, what are you doing, buddy?
Well,
He's reaching for a
the
dagger.
situation around me to see what the guy is try to do.
Okay, so the situation around you is you're in a very, very, very packed tavern. You are like elbow to elbow with like 3 or 4 guys. You're at like a seating table or like a high top, but it's like a bar. So like you're not like a table. There's like people shoved around you, like facing the hall that enters into the Hammered Hippogriff. So this guy is like at the front of what essentially is the bar. So he's like 5 feet like within your grip, within your reach, and he's got his hand on the bar in front of you. The 2 guys around you are kind of like holding their mugs and like kind of watching the situation to see what happens. And you are just sitting there with like a fork and a knife, and you're fully armored. You're eating what looks like to be some kind of like very overly cooked chicken and like maybe some ham, and then you've got like meat cheese bread and then like an ale.
Was the guy that was actually watching, like, grabbing, what was he grabbing for?
He's reaching for a dagger. He's reaching for some knife. He's like fumbling with the clasp. I rolled really low.
Is he close by? Like
He's right in front of you. He's right in front of you.
I'll see if I can, I want a little Lee to reach out to grab his hand and stop what he was doing.
Okay, give me a strength check. You can do an athletics check for this one, because basically you're like arm wrestling this guy's hand away from his dagger belt.
Strength or athletics?
I'll let you do athletics because you're proficient with it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. This man is a cleric. He's a holy man, and he might be full grown, but God damn it, Lee, if you aren't just corn fed and just from the south, you like grab his hand and pry it away from his belly. He's like, and you're like pulling it away. All of a sudden, you feel like a presence at the door. The door opened as he like came up to your table at your counter, and finally you feel like a shadow like looming over both of you as you're like gripping this man's hand. You look over to your left and you see what looks like to be this huge hulking human. He's in all black armor, a black cloak, no helmet. A huge greatsword is at his back, and emblazoned in silver on his chest is the son of Pelor, except it has a crown in gold over top of it.
Son of Pelor, is that a name that I've heard before?
You are a fighter of Pelor. Yes, that is your religion. You're a follower of Pelor. Yeah, that's your actual god. That is your man. That's your boy.
Once I look at I turn my head and say, "Peace be upon you, brother."
You're holding this man. I want you to give me another athletics check. He's gonna make one to get away from you.
Sounds like Mac's not rolling well. He might need new dice.
Shh. I don't think it really mattered. Well, without breaking a beat, you turn to this man and you say, "Peace be with you, brother." As you hear like, as you're like the man's trying to fight against you, and this man, you're like Lee, you're like 6'4". This man is standing at a stocky, like a very stocky, like 6'6". Okay, he is huge. He has got black hair. His armor is full plate. It's complete with like this very shiny and lustrous chain that goes in between the plates. He is completely decked out in armor. The sword is huge, like comically so. He looks down at you with no empathy, no brotherly companionship. He goes, "Someone told me a brother of Pelor has entered this house of sin."
Well, even a brother gets hungry from time to time. If you cannot find somewhere else, you have to do what you have to do, brother.
He takes his finger and like puts it in your mug and like looks in your mug to see what you're drinking. And then he sees it's ale, he topples it over onto the floor and goes, "You dare drink alcohol while you bear the mark of our Lord Pelor?"
Must I remind you, brother, with all due respect, I kept my mouth shut a few months ago.
Lee, I need you to give me a religion check on these guys. Okay. You recognize their symbol of Pelor, but the crown on top of it, in gold, doesn't make sense. You don't know what that is. You don't know why it's on there. And for some reason, he is following what seems like a different code than you. Also, now I need you to give me a strength saving throw. Okay. Not thrilled with your answer. He grabs you by the armor, by the neck, drags you over the top of the bar. All right. And he is going to throw you onto the stone floor. You're going to take 5 points of damage as he smashes your face into the stone, and he starts dragging you outside. He goes, "Come, boy." And you're like, "What the fuck? You've never been manhandled like this by any person in your life. This is not good." All right. I need you to make another athletic saving throw for me, as I'm going to take you guys to go see what's going on with Lee.
What is it? Don't I have a saving throws here?
So if you go to your character sheet, right underneath strength, like your strength modifier, you should see a block that says saving throws. I need you to make a strength one again, because you did it the first time. Pretty good.
Strength one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, strength. Yeah. All right, hold on. All right. You are grabbed and thrown outside into the back alley of the Hammered Hippogriff. As you do, you clatter into like wooden barrels and crates, and you look up and you see you're surrounded by what look like acolyte knights of the same group. Emblazoned on their chests are the sons of Pelor with the golden crown. This man stands a head above them. He like snaps his neck. He goes, display my weaponry, boys. And one of them like takes out like a leather bag and like holds it open, and you see what looks like to be some knuckles, like some ones that go on armor. Then you see what looks like to be a short sword and shield, and then what looks like to be a slot where a great sword would sit. He takes out his great sword and goes, "Get up, boy. Come on, that's not the best you've got." And he slides the great sword into its slot, and he takes out what look like to be these like silver knuckle dusters and fits them onto his gauntlets, and he goes, "Come on, you follow Pelor. Let's see if you really are what you say you are." And he like squares up with you. I need you to roll an initiative save, Lee, or initiative for me, Lee.
Initiative save.
Yeah, initiative save. It's gonna be a save. It's initiative. It's the same thing.
Wait.
Oh God.
Oh, good lord.
Oh God.
Oh no!
This is going exactly how I thought it might.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Rocking and rolling. All right. Okay. All right. So we all hear music? All right. Thank you guys. Sorry about that. All right. Lee.
Thank you.
Battle music.
Battle music. Yeah. Lee, give me an initiative.
I did.
No, you give me an intelligence.
It starts with an I'd say save.
I mean, honestly, for the roll, valid.
What is that? Initiative.
It's a little block, like at the very top of your character sheet. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. He goes. He starts to circle you and goes, "Boy, do you know the ways of Pelor? How we fight with steel in hand, and then he goes, ready your sword. You like pick up your sword and your shield, and you stand awkwardly as your like vision spinning from just being thrown to, and like getting your face smashed. You're bleeding from your eyes and your nose. He like jerks at you, and you like cower a little bit. He goes, come at me, boy. I'll let you have first strike. And then he just like readies himself. What do you do, Lee?
You said that the guys, he also had like acolytes with him. Are they just standing and watching?
They're standing and watching. They're holding his shit.
Yeah.
It would be really fucking funny if you attacked someone else there.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I go for an acolyte. Cool.
For a champion. Fight for me.
Is there any weak spot that I can see like where he like could be like less armor than anyone else?
That's a
Not that you
different
can see. That's it. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's only his bare knuckles, right?
Yeah, no, he's got like armor, and then he's got what looks like to be like knuckle dusters, like spiked, like almost spiked. They are like very brutal looking.
Wait, now the rest of us are low, volume-wise.
Oh, I'm gonna turn everybody else up a little bit.
Changed.
Yeah,
Okay,
hello?
Test.
Yeah.
I mean, we're low. The rest of us, not you, Mac. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Are we
Hello?
low?
Jesus.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, God.
I mean, I could,
Hello.
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 This,
Hello.
remember that SpongeBob episode? Hello, 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 hello. God damn. All right.
no, this is Patrick.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Lee, you don't see anything that could show a weakness. This man he just seems ready to throw down.
I'm gonna I wanna. You say you're sons of the Palor, but I don't recognize the small initial added to it, to your armor. What is it, brother? Why are you fighting?
This is in 6 seconds. Are you going to take your whole turn asking him the question, or are you going to do something?
I will try to swing it as I was asking that.
You ask, okay, you're like, why are we doing this? Who are you? And you like swing down. Go ahead and give me your sword attack. So go next to the little sword icon next to in your like actions. You should see like your weapon.
Yeah. Long sword.
Yeah. 19. You bring the sword down and you slam it right into he's got his arms up, and you take like a side swing right into some ribs. You land full contact, slashing against the armor. Go ahead and roll damage.
Must be slashing. Did that one.
Is it playing 2 different tracks?
Isn't it? It
Yes.
is, right?
What the
Yeah.
hell?
It wasn't
It
just
is.
me. I'm like, what the fuck?
And now it's not playing anything. Oh,
I
Singarti,
was playing something.
do you have control?
It's not out of control. I can fix
All right.
that.
Okay, good. Cool.
I am
All right.
purposely. I didn't change back to player. I forgot about this.
Okay, all right. So with you rolled it.
Control.
Okay, cool. You rolled a 10 with your one-handed. Okay, so you slash down, and as you do, your sword just rattles against the armor, slides off. You see no damage. Mac being a DJ, but also being a dungeon master. Yeah, I'm a DGM. So as you see the slashing down, he just kind of like sneers and laughs and goes, "Is that all you've got? Your weapon has done 0 damage to this person. His armor seems to be resistant to your sword." And then it's his turn comes up. He takes both his hands, and he's gonna punch you as hard as he probably can.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, you see him like take his hand, and it's a big swing. You take your shield and you put your hand up, and it lands against your elbow, your arm, your head. And it goes, ugh, you get rattled, and then he like kind of like gets onto your other side and comes in with like a haymaker. You take your shield and again block the knuckle duster, but it still like bops you in the head. You're like, and then he takes his 3rd swing. He's gonna come up in the meanest uppercut that you've ever seen, like from the floor, scrapes against the stones. Bah! He's gonna do his max because he doesn't have like a unarmored attack roll. He's just gonna do simply his 4 damage Boom.
There's a
You're-
9 damage already.
Yep.
Ouch.
Your chin clicks
have, like,
into
3
your other
left.
teeth. You fly up into the air. You get lifted off your feet. Your eyes go black for a little bit. You're like, ugh, and you like land on the cobblestone. He goes, okay, next. And then he takes off the knuckle dusters and he grabs his sword and his shield from his acolytes. They like put his knuckle dusters away. They bow to him. He just goes, all right, boy, let's fight on your terms. And he like puts his shield up around his sword and he goes, come at me. And you've never seen this dance before, Lee. Lee, what do you do?
Why am I getting punished already? What the fuck?
That's what
But
honesty gets you.
Yeah,
This is
I
how
don't
you
know.
get the experience.
Yeah, this is how you're getting your
Have you never
experience,
played
brother.
Dark Souls?
Shit my pants.
Do I recognize that stance from anywhere that I've,
Nope.
no?
You've never seen this dance before.
Well, I don't. Oh, this is difficult.
Yeah. This is tough, brother. What do you do?
Did I expect this? But hey, you didn't answer my question.
He laughs. He goes, brother, I am from a higher order than you have ever seen. We are the crowned knights of Baelor. We follow a code like no one else has followed, and because of that, we are bestowed great gifts, my brother.
Does this mean unlocking, locked away? No, not locked away. What is the word for it? Not locked away.
As you're thinking of the words, he takes a sword swing at you. Your shield comes up. He goes, fight me, brother. Questions later. Ding, ding. Your shield comes up. He bashes you. He's taking pot shots at you now to get you moving. He forces your movement. Your feet shuffle around on the cobblestone. He pushes you. He advances. You've never been taking hits like this. Your shield is dented. Your sword is chipped. Give me an attack roll, Lemon.
Attack roll
Yeah.
of the sword.
Yeah, with a sword.
Real quick, Nick, can you turn up our user volume in Discord for other people? Because I got turn up in the thing.
I don't know what mic you switched to, Singarti, but that was like Transformer speak for me.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Now you're back.
Okay.
Now you're back.
I gotta figure
Alright.
out what's up with that freaking thing.
I'm
Okay.
turning everybody up. Okay. There we go.
Yep.
All right. The 18. You take the sword. You slash it down. He takes his sword, grabs yours, and interlocks. Your swords bind.
Weird.
Give me a strength save as he's pushing your sword away from, like trying to get it out of your hand. With your 18 save, you hold your sword into your hand. He locks with you. He takes his shield. He goes to punch you in the face. You take your shield. You block. You are now interlocked. I need you to make a strength save again, Lemon.
Why? Oh my god.
Yeah, keep making saves, bro. I've got a lot of moves.
The fuck? I'm dead.
Your sword gives out. His hilt comes and hits you right in the face. You're going to take 2 points of damage. Bing! Ugh. Ugh. Your vision blurs. You fall to one knee. He drops his shield, puts it down, grabs your face, and goes, I'm not done with you. And he is going to heal you for 12 points of damage.
The disrespect! The rank disrespect!
Oh no.
Your vision, all of a sudden, the teeth that he just knocked out of your mouth just regrow in your mouth. The vision, the headaches, all of it goes away. You're like, and he like picks you back up on your feet and pushes you. You're like, all right. And with that, we are gonna move on to
Yeah, punish
Faerun-
someone else now. What the fuck?
Faerun Shadowwalker.
I don't think Faerun's ready right now.
I don't think Faerun's ready.
I don't think anyone is ready for that.
What if we're in like the wrong place or?
Oh, that's how you get don't look outside or look outside.
I was thinking about
Yeah.
that game that you were playing. Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cursed.
That's how you get
cursed.
teeth.
That's real cursed.
Okay, Faerun.
Oh, okay.
You are locked
Faerun.
into deep conversation with the ancient golden dragon-born woman in what must be
Yes.
the hottest, stuffiest, smokiest room in the kingdom. as the slumped and crooked frame, thin of what once must have been a huge woman, sinks into the cushioned armchair. You sit on the edge of your seat on bated breath as she begins to regale you in stories of adventure, of triumph and sadness. This woman must have been hundreds of years old. She speaks of empires rising and falling, of love long gone, and of children still playing war games in the West. Your mother.
Loud.
Yes. She's talking. You're just like,
Okay.
you're like, what? Give me a history check on
Okay.
just like framework of what has been happening. She's been talking about.
What do we get? 16.
Zini turns up more, Mac.
Huh?
Zini's turned up more, Mac.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, I need to turn you down. You were blasting, and I'm gonna turn Z all the way up.
Oh, yeah. If I'm loud, you can let me know. I got a game controller next to me.
Oh, okay. No, you're good now. All right. Go back to the script. You got a 16. Farid, what they are describing is basically like the rise and fall of like Greece. And essentially, like, she's seen at least 2 kingdoms come and fall, but that's why she stays in Raven's Drop, because it's always been Raven's Drop for like a long time. So you're like,
Okay, so the city is old.
the city is old, the people are old, and she has been here since maybe like the start, which would put her around 700 years old.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, that's old.
It is old. It is old. Also, no one can see rolls because I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. LOL.
Remind me of said Dragonborn's name. Have
Quintessa.
it. Yes.
Is there anything you want to ask them specifically? Like they told you. So, okay, so what they've told you so far is they were in an adventuring group with your mother for a long, long time. And through adventuring and like means that they are not open to seemingly speak about, they have prolonged their life very unnaturally. And she drops hints that maybe your mother has as well.
When was the last time you saw my mother?
I think the last time we like, Farid, how old are you?
Good question.
Because you're like in your mid 30s
50?
as a character, but you're like 75 as a half elf because of your race.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So she goes 74 years ago.
So my mother was pregnant when you knew her?
Oh. Give me an insight check, actually.
Dragonborn goes, oh.
Oh fuck.
She goes,
Okay.
yes.
And did she say anything about me? Was she planning to leave me?
Give me another insight check.
Fuck, 2. What the fuck? 6. I got
She goes,
bad rolls. Bad rolls.
I cannot remember, but I do not believe that was the intent, my dear. Your mother was cool and calculating and able to conjure forces of magic no one had ever seen before. She like lifts her like long gangly arm. It is like extraordinarily long for like coming out of this like ragged heap of piles. Remember, this room is smoky. The fire is on like full bore. She has like closed a fuse, so the smoke is everywhere. So it's incredibly hot and stuffy in here. There's like smoke in your eyes and like in your mouth, in your nostrils. And she like takes her like almost like 6 foot long arm and like points to like a portrait somewhere.
And I'm not going to be able to see this portrait because of all the smoke and the
You see,
gloom
like-
and everything.
You see like a square, maybe like a rectangle. You're like,
What is in that picture? Is
her
that my
arm
mother?
like reaches over the entirety of the room. It is really long for the slump, and like pulls it in, and like shakily like holding it is like, and she like the hand is also like incredibly long. The fingers are crazy long. Her hand is probably like the width from your head to like your collarbone, and you're like, and she like wipes it like. And she like shakily hands it to you. You're like, what? Give me a perception check. Actually, no, investigation, because it is smoky and terrible in here. Oh, let me take you guys over to... Oh, wait, I don't have a spot for this.
What is with my rolls? 9.
9. So you aren't sure of what you're looking at, but it's like it's a big frame. It's about 2 feet wide. Oh god, I'm not gonna do meters. Anyway, it's about like this big by this big, you know what I mean? And
2/3 of a meter, got it.
2/3 of a meter, sure. And as you're looking at it, it's probably like some kind of image of people. You would have to like open a window in here to get like a better view of it.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of I just want to like glance at it and I kind of like tuck it down on the seat next to me for now. It's not forgotten about, but I'm gonna have a look at it a bit later. What were the circumstances of my mother leaving? Did she say where she was going? Did you know where she went?
Your mother leaving. She always made mention of going to the academy, of seeing someone, Professor Talon, perhaps.
The academy here in Ravenstrop.
Yes, the Soothsayers Academy of something or other. I can't be fucked with.
What was her business with this Professor Talon?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Talon was someone she could turn to answer questions she had about certain things. I'm not sure.
And surely, does this person have any living relatives these days? Or is he himself perhaps still alive?
I believe she is actually passed recently. Child, I draw weary. If there's anything, and she like, you see the figure like lean over, like extend out from the cushion, like insanely long, and then like extend into the bed. Like she grows to be maybe like 13 feet long, and then like scuttles into this giant bed. And she just goes, you may go about your business, my dear. Here, and then she like flicks something, and it like hits your chest. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I am gonna fumble this so bad.
Catch
11.
it with your eye socket.
You like catch it in your like in your like robes, and you're like fumble around with it, and finally you like find it like it had lodged in a pocket, and you're like, oh thank goodness. And you, she goes, you may check your mother's study, your mother's room. Everything in there belongs to you.
I'm gonna leave the creepy dragon lady, who's really gangly and is giving me Freddy Krueger vibes with those arms, but I'm gonna leave her to go to sleep. And I'm gonna go towards the study. Are there any windows in the study that I can open to try and kind of get a little bit of air in here?
So as you walk, you walk towards the study, and you open the door, and as you do, I'm gonna take you to the map. Sorry. Let me get you there. Quick test side room, and then
Okay.
and then I gotta open it up here too for some reason, because this game hates me.
That's
Okay.
one hell of a dress in the corner. Holy shit.
Right.
And wait a minute. Who places their bed like that? What
It's
kind of a
weird.
fucking
What the
psychopath?
fuck is this?
Yeah,
Oh,
what kind
this
of
is-
fucking
I
psychopath?
promise you
do we
guys,
need to
this
do
is-
bedroom watch here?
Guys,
do we need
I
to do
promise you-
bedroom watch?
This is all intentional. I promise. I shit you not.
Can
Oh,
I even
fuck.
get in the room with the door and the bed like that?
Each square is 5 feet, so this is 5 feet away from the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fucking cursed.
The
Okay.
feng shui is not
That's-
accurate with this one.
I do not care
What's the
about feng
nice
shui.
fan doing there?
I do not care about feng shui. Please and thank you. Just enjoy
The
the
longer
room.
you look at this, the worse it gets.
Yes.
Oh my god! Have we found a bedroom to go to
Yes.
go with
Yes.
the shitter?
We gotta go. We gotta do a bedroom watch out of this. Holy shit.
We can do it. We can do it later. All right. Okay, hold on. All right, so you walk into the study, and you see this room is dusty. The room attached to the main owner's suite is small, barely able to fit the full bed, but it is what fills most of it. A single very inviting bed with heavy quilts and dusty sheets. It sits made up and never slept in. A layer of dust and cobwebs rest on every surface of the room. A large white sheet is draped over some large and humanoid-shaped object, but nestled in a corner, in a small armoire, with glass that looks opaque with age. Yet still glinting in its brownish coloring is set something silver. You see something glinting in like the vague, like the drapes in here have like holes, like moth holes in them, and there's a little bit of light coming in.
Can I first open the window up just to kind of get some fresh air from all of the smoke and the smog and heat?
Oh yeah, you do. You open it up and you can see, and like the window is covered in dust, so it's like a very like filtered sunlight comes in. You're like, oh god, and you like rub it, and it just like comes off in layers, cakes and layers on your hands, and you're like,
ugh. Nice.
But there's
the
light,
rest
and
of
you're
the
like,
room is
oh.
gonna be like this, right?
Yeah, the rest of the room you look over is just caked in dust. It is bad. No one's cleaned this room for a long time.
I am glad I did not roll an asthmatic. Okay, I wanna head around the room and investigate everything. I first want to have a look at the things on the small table in the bottom right-hand corner.
On the table, you see what looks like to be like a writing kit, like some notes, some ripped up parchment, some stuff, just like scrabbles. But you also find this full piece of paper, which I'm going to put in your inventory right now.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Right
I was gonna ask
now.
if I could take it.
There you are. So
Where?
you pick it up. In your handouts, you should be able to see.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Okay,
I want to see it.
No.
You
You have
Okay,
to-
I am reading. I'm reading through the note, and it says, due to required material, obsidian slivers, mercury, and bismuth. Check out the academy and ask Donna Bello about shadowmancy. Grocery list: brie, wine, crackers, and spicy sausage. Stop by the Boulders locker room for pre-fight aid. Head to Malovia for chain resizing. Choker style is in. Write to Grey Hair and the girls and send Rin her birthday gift. Pick up Rin's birthday gift. Ask Professor Talon if she received the Relkesh notebooks. That is a to-do list from my long-lost mother. With that, I'm kind of going to just read through. I'm going to pause. When I get to the bit about buying me a birthday present, I'm just going to pause on that bit a little bit before moving on and completing it. And then I want to tuck it into my pack, if that's okay.
Yeah, you just go. You're like, you fold the paper. It creases. Like as soon as it starts creasing, it starts like dusting. You're like,
Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't have anything in my pack that I could, like, put it into.
Damn
I
shame
don't-
you didn't
That's
have a
old.
party member with you that had parchment and ink. I
Right?
wonder where
I
you
know.
could get one of those.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna leave it out at the moment. And I'm gonna carry it. I don't wanna ruin it. I don't wanna rip it. It's like a tenuous link to my mother. What is this gold thing on the wall by the table? Is there a ping thing?
the gold thing on the
Yes.
wall.
Just hold,
Oh, it's just
yeah,
like a
hold
light.
down the mouse.
It's just like a facet. It's nothing crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
You hold down left click, it'll ping.
That's just like a lamp on
Oh, yeah.
the wall.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing
that.
nothing crazy.
Okay,
It's not
cool.
lit. There's a candy that's a candle that's like completely melted down. There's like wax everywhere.
Okay. Cool. Nothing to look at. I want to make my way around to the dress. I just want to look at it. Is it a style that is in at the moment? Is it a fashionable style? Does it look like it's an old dress?
You pull away the sheet and it reveals like a completely almost untouched by time dress. It is like, imagine if you were to walk into like a party wearing like a Victorian dress in today's
Okay,
society.
Sure.
It is old,
Uh,
but it is very nice. It is definitely handmade, and it was definitely like tailored to a certain body type.
Would that be my body type?
It looks like it might fit you, but it's hard to tell on the mannequin.
Okay. Is there anything in the pockets?
You start digging around in the pockets and you don't find anything. It looks like it, but you do find holes.
Wait, the dress has pockets?
Yeah, there's pockets in the
Right?
dress. This is
Oh, wait,
as she,
Well, why don't you lead with that?
Favorite,
Fucking
as you start
science
investing.
fiction!
Guys, hold on. This is high fantasy, I'm telling you. Guys, as you start digging around, this isn't just any dress. This is an adventurer's dress. Someone that would store like scrolls, potions, various items in front pockets and pouches seem to be built in, but it's covered in holes. There's burn marks. There's no, shush, don't interrupt me when I'm talking. There is you see different forms of like straps and bounds. Like it is meant for someone to be able to pick up the skirts, latch them in, and make pants. Like this is ready, but it is heavily damaged.
Oh, I want it. Fuck, why is it damaged? What do I have any kind of idea about what kind of repairs are going to need to be done to make it like worthy to wear?
You could wear it, but there seems to be something about the dress. As you start investigating and see in like broidered into it are like magical runes that maybe you've seen somewhere. Some kind of like pictography is built into like the stitching itself. This might not just be your ordinary run-of-the-mill dress.
Do I recognize any of the symbols?
Not without making an
Nothing?
Arcana check. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Oh, okay, here we go. Come on. Oh, what the fuck is that? 5.
Fitting as you
rolls are letting me down, man.
as you're looking at the dress, you're just like, God damn, this is really nice. As the stitching is immaculate, definitely done very well. And you're like, you recognize the quality of the dress and like the fabric of it you've never seen before. It is soft, it is light, but as you stretch it, it feels tough.
Can I try it on? See if it
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to put it on.
You put it
I'm
on.
gonna start, like, taking off all my clothes and
you're
like
like-
trying to get into this thing.
You take off all your clothes, you put it on. It is probably clearly your mother's. However, you
Yeah?
are part human, and your father is a human man, a big, burly, strong, fighting human man. I'm gonna say, while you share a lot of similarities in your figure with your mother, you may have been graced with hips, as opposed to her.
You're not gonna let me have the dress with pockets because I got hips. Really?
I'm not saying it can't be tailored because it does still need to be repaired. Without pulling on it, it does not fit too well. It will wear. You can wear it, but it does pull your hips in
Story
tightly.
of my life, I tell you.
Look, it's like I knew how to
I-
write for a woman. What can I say?
Right? I will say actually that my dresses out of game actually do have pockets, so it's not an abnormal thing.
It's a little
Wait,
abnormal. It's not normal.
It's not abnormal. It's
We're not going to
normal.
justify
Um,
any standards here.
Can it be bundled up? You say it's like quite a robust dress, but if I bundle it up, like how much does it weigh? How small can I get it down to? Is it something that I could fit in my pack and take with me?
With you have like a side knapsack, something for you to take your stuff in, and it is pretty full of your stuff. If
Okay.
you were to bundle it up now, it wouldn't travel well.
Okay.
Again,
I'm
this
gonna
is
leave it.
sturdy equipment here.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm on good terms with the Quintessa. You know, she was my mother's friend. I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna need to necessarily carry everything with me right now. So I know where the tavern is. I can come back and get it. I can make some. I'm thinking I can make some investigations into the city, see if I can find a tailor, get it looked at possibly, and all that jazz. The armoire next, I guess.
You look in the armoire, and everything seems to be plates. Your mother might have had a vague fascination of like very decorative
Plates.
plateware, like imagine like fine white china with like intricately drawn like scenes of like horses and chariots and like fox hunts and shit like that. Like very
I'm picturing
fine.
I'm picturing like Delft pottery now. You know, the white and blue stuff.
Yes, exactly. Yes, yeah, exactly. All right, now we're thinking of the same thing. Okay, that's exactly what you see. It's just like a lot of that, but in the very bottom corner is some kind of circular object that's shining, like more than the plates.
Ooh, can I reach out and pick it up for a closer inspection? Maybe like
you open the glass and it doesn't
Wipe
seem to
the
have
dust
it
off?
doesn't seem to be locked, and you open it up, and everything in here is completely free of dust. This armoire has
oh, nice.
very
Okay.
well. You look, and the plates look like you could eat off them, but inside of this armoire, you see a glinting pendant of some kind of black gem with flecks of greens and blues. Not cut, but kind of rough, as it might have looked natural. You can see there is like a silver, like heavily braided chain that wraps around into like a tiny pendant that is like, it fits the rock. So the rock isn't like a perfect stone. It's like kind of cut weird, but it follows the cut of it and it holds it. It looks like whoever wanted this stone wanted it exactly as it came out of the ground.
Kind of gonna look at it. Do I like feel anything as I'm looking at it? Is there any kind of magical properties to it?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Saving throw. 14.
You reach out, and as you touch the pendant, it has like a spark with your hand. You're like, ah. And you grab the pendant again. You start like looking at it, inspecting it more. Do you want to put it on to see how it looks?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna put that on and
you're like,
do it up.
You look at the pendant. And you're like, oh, this is beautiful. And it feels like it sits a little high on your neck. It fits like it sits a little high on your neck where you'd want it. So it's like a little tall. But as you've opened up the window, you're like looking at yourself in the mirror, and something catches your eye. The portrait that you have yet to actually look at in the sun.
Oops. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna remember that I have this thing that I carried in with me, and
Yeah.
gonna angle it kind of towards the light and wipe away the layer of dust a little bit more and see what I can see.
Yeah. Let me get back to my. No. We've been talking about that. Oh, here we go. Okay. So coated in what is like this fine yellowing of some kind of like preservative oils stands 4 individuals on top of some hill with a flag. A squat dwarven man with white hair and a brilliant armor. His beard is like a tri-point of braids. Then obviously you see what looks like to be a 13-foot tall, like golden dragonborn woman. She's standing triple the height of anyone around her. Her arms are in this giant flex. She is massive. She's in gleaming scales, gleaming armor, and she's got weapons that like decorate the back of her armor. So she's got like a short sword, a long sword, and then she's got like a giant axe that hangs around the side. She's like big time flexing, big smile, nothing but confidence. You also see what looks like standing next to her, an elven man. He seems to like have his arms crossed in a green cloak. He's got a black bow and some kind of like, it's definitely black and not like outlined in dark wood. And then finally standing roughly your height in fine black robes with silver jewelry. Half of her waist length hair is like a platinum blonde, while the other half is like a deep raven black. It's like split down the middle. She has like sharp elven features, like high cheekbones, pointed ears, and brightly colored eyes. The exact same features you have, minus you have a more rounded feature to your elven features from your father. Your ears are less prominent. Your eyes are less sharp. Your cheekbones are a little more rounded, not as pointed. And you're like, oh.
I guess I'm gonna surmise that that's my mother with the adventuring companions.
It looks like that. As you put your hand on the painting to like study your mother, I need you to give me another wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
So I done it automatically with the disadvantage, so it's kind of figured itself out.
That sounds good to me. You're something all of a sudden you get that same feeling in your stomach that when you felt that shade, you grab your stomach, you drop the painting on the floor, your head begins to swirl, your vision begins to blur, you're like, and your vision goes black. And that's where we're gonna move on.
Completely black.
Oh yeah, you
can't see anything. Just as a final point, I'm gonna slump myself back on the bed and.
Yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, let's see if you make it.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck. No.
Get on the bed.
I mean, it takes up most of the room. How am I gonna bloody miss it?
You can hit
19. Screw you, Mac.
You go. Wait. You just like prop yourself. You're like, I'm not gonna feel good in about 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden you like slop sideways, and that's what we're gonna pick up with Lestrade Montbelliard. Lestrade. Is it Lestrade or is it Lestrade?
Lestrade. A-R-D.
A-R-D. Okay. Lestrade. You're in your lab laying out some bits and bobs, nips and knobs from what you may have found in town. With your current build, you know you're looking for certain bits and bobs, little beast bones, some ribs, some shoulders, some forearm. You remove a tarp covering the iron skeleton model of your next experiment. With interconnecting lines for veins and another weave for for like veins of blood, and then you have another line that you've simulated for weave, the magic to be flown into the muscular system. You have been measuring and making to scale bones that would fit and function with or without modifications. You aren't as skilled as some of your friends. A double L comes to mind, and her wonderful knack for mechanical smart parts, but you are crafty enough to make modifications and take notes on skeletal movement.
Mm-hmm.
You're going around, you're looking at things.
So up with notebooks, just flip them open, start referencing, while he's sort of singing to himself.
Suddenly, there's a knock at your door.
Oh, for your planes' sake! Puts back the tarp, closes the notebooks, takes off the glasses, takes off the coat. Yes, I'll be with you in a moment.
There's like another. This one sounds even louder, like something hard is hitting your door.
Yes, I'm in the middle of a very sensitive experiment. And just try to cover everything up, closes the books, and then sort of grumbles his way over to the front door to open it.
As you open the door, you hear a voice. Well, boy, you seem to have landed as expected. The scarred face, the brass prosthetic fingers, a gleaming smile, and replaced brass eye of your former professor. I'm sorry I couldn't find you a position at the college.
That's quite fine, Master Gilead. Politics being what they are, and the city going where it is. Bit of a shame, though.
May I come in, and please, just Gilead
yes,
now
yes.
that you are no longer a student.
Certainly, Master Gilead. Sir, come in. I didn't expect such fine folk to come visit. I'm sorry. I think I have a bottle of port somewhere. I think I hid it behind the amniotic fluid. Just wait a minute. I need to see which
Port.
bottle is what. And
Port,
he
you
just hurries
say?
off to
All right.
a shelf.
I'm gonna put what you guys see. In front of you stands Gilead of the Lows. You know him. I don't have to explain him to you, but maybe we'll talk about him later with your friends. He comes in a bottle of port. Gods, I could use that. He strides in. He takes a look at your workshop, up your lab, and goes, yes. Excellent. I see you have fallen quite gracefully.
Well, one needs make do with the resources at hand. Of course, this is nothing compared to what the college had available to it, but
No.
it permits me to continue my experiments, even though I'm no longer within the confines of the academy grounds.
He runs his brass hand through his hair, and you can see it kind of clicks up some of the hair and pulls it out and goes, this damn thing. That port, you said. I have
Yes.
I have some troubling news.
He looks at two bottles and he can't quite decide which is preservatives, formaldehyde, and which is port, so he has to open it and smell it. And puts back one bottle and takes the other, and finds two mismatched, not glasses, I think. Actually, he doesn't have two glasses. He doesn't have two cups, but he does pick out one clean chemical decanter that he has.
Okay.
He knows it's clean. He just cleaned it. He knows it's clean. It's fine. Yeah, he gives Giad the actual sort of a clay cup. It's fairly, glazed clay. It's nothing
Mug-like.
fancy, and takes the chemical flask for himself and pours him a glass of port.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as you guys drink.
Stop. Oh.
You're a drinker. Okay, this is fine. You both sweat.
We find that out now. Oh,
Yeah, we
good
find
fun.
out now. Just whoop. You guys both swill and go, "Ugh," and you guys pour another one. You guys, this is not the first time that you've drunk together. You have been in his like the back of his classroom drinking with him at late nights, studying papers, grading papers. You may have been acting as like a TA as a student.
Acting TA, not actual TA.
TA,
just
yeah,
acting like
TA,
a TA.
yeah, acting like a TA, not a TA. So this is not the first time you've done this. And he goes, they downsized my department at the school, at the academy.
Oh, no, sir. Who were you required to let go? Oh, it wasn't Phyllis, was it?
Let me say it's no longer my department.
Oh. Oh. I thought you had tenure, sir.
Unfortunately, as an adventuring professor, I am not always at the school, so I never held full tenure.
Oh, well. Well, 3 cheers for a change of circumstance to keep life interesting, eh, Master?
To retirement.
Yeah. Ah, that.
He slams it, just like, asks for another. He goes,
Repours.
and before that, even then, he goes, even then I could hardly have a lecture without anyone blasting a hole through a wall nowadays. God, Leslie, do you have anything stronger?
Well, I do have the formaldehyde.
No. Do you remember that stone I asked you to squirrel away from me a while back?
Oh, yes, I do remember it, sir.
Mm-hmm. I need you to hold on
Sort
to
of
it,
looking
me.
over his shoulder, just the mention of it makes him a little antsy.
Mm-hmm. He goes, I need you to hold on to it for me for a while longer. I am leaving the city. Well, fleeing, really. There are people who want that stone, Lesty. I need you to know that. But I'm covering all my tracks. All right. I would suggest, he like pulls you in close. He goes, find a blood oak box to store your trinkets in as fast as possible.
Sir, not to disparage your, dare I say, habit of covering your tracks, as it were. Did you make sure to cover your tracks coming here to my workshop?
I'm glad you say that. He grabs his coat, slams the last bit of port, puts it down, and like waves you over to the door. And he opens it and he goes, shameful! And I never thought your price for formaldehyde was cheap at all, you fraud! You scoundrel! He turns and he just slaps the ever-loving shit out of you. You have never been struck like that by him ever. You're gonna take 4 points of damage.
Yep, scans.
Whack! You're just like, oh, you coward! If you ever grace me with the... I'm leaving the city, I want nothing to do with you. He turns, he flicks his cape over his shoulder, and he begins to walk away. And he starts mumbling, bullshit. Piece of shit, boy. And he starts just grumbling to himself, and he walks away.
The start kind of still on the floor. I mean, a little bit shocked. He is clever enough to kind of... Well, I mean, I guess that's an insight.
Yeah,
check,
let's see how you feel about that.
Oh, shit.
Did you just screw
shit.
yourself? You
I
screwed
think I did.
yourself.
I think I did a little bit.
You understand his chaotic nature.
But
you
it
don't
feels real bad.
appreciate it. It feels fucking bad because now he's basically like, bye.
The shock of it might muddle his intellect or his processes about it. It's just so much to him. So it just stays on the floor. Yeah, lets out a quiet sob, when your mentor just slaps the ever-loving shit out of you. In your own place of,
outside of it, like right in front of it.
Oh, outside of it. Well, still, that's even worse. Down in the muck.
Public humiliation.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Lestat has had that happen to him before. It's fine. And after a little moment, I guess he crawls back in and just sort of shuts the door without getting off the ground. He just shoves it close with his foot, with the back of his foot, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have a moment. You have a cry. You pick yourself up. You like wipe the muck from your clothes. You like go to your bathroom. You like
And have another glass of port.
yeah, have another glass of port. Give me another Constitution save.
Sure. That's fine.
All right. So let me. What now that you've had this talk, you've been given some kind of warding. What are you doing?
First off, I mean, clean oneself up is sort of a meditative action to recenter, think it through. The college is worse off than he thought. His one surefire way connection there is no longer available at the college. And there may be people coming. And with people, he has a very strong suspicion of what people are coming for the thing. Or at least he can number, like, I don't know, 3 interesting parties. One of them the real scary one. And prioritizing getting that, well, the Blood Oak box as a sort of a nullifier for magical energies, and just the idea of that being the key solution or the suggestion from Giard would indicate that there's scrying attempts. He's gonna try to quickly, once he's cleaned up and sort of thought things through, he's gonna speed over to his little stash underneath a loose floorboard to just check that the stone is still there, or that the package, let's say, is still there.
Yes.
He's gonna make sure that all of the other little things that he's squirreled away, are also there. And then he's gonna see if he has some sort of a sheet lead or something in his workshop. It is not beyond the pale that he might, just some sort of improvisational thing until he can get the real stuff.
You have a pelt from a special animal that was given to you to taxidermy at some point that you had scraps from. It was known to have some kind of like magical resistance. You may be able to wrap in that potentially. That may or may not work.
I mean, he does it.
Yeah.
He hasn't tried it, but it is bad
You're
science.
like,
but, you know,
yeah.
Every foxhole in a storm kind of thing.
Yep.
So he just covers that up and tries to get it real tight. He even applies a little bit of string to just tie it real proper together. Mm-hmm. And he also, I mean, what is beneath? I mean, the workshop would probably be at the bottom floor, the basement floor. What is underneath the floorboards? Is it just dirt?
It's basically like you have, so like imagine like a stone cutout, like a basic floor, like an underneath, but you have like tiers that you're sitting on. You know what I mean? Like the framework. So like underneath your floorboard is probably just like bedrock, and then like you can see underneath of it and see like, I don't know, like sticks sticking up that like feet to the ground. Like you're
okay. Well, in that case, there's no spontaneous attempt to bury it. In that case, just make sure to shove it, not as far as he can go, because that's a real good way to just lose reach of it. I guess he does have mage hand, but just stuff it in to the side instead of just sitting there in the open.
Mm-hmm.
And once he puts back the floorboard, does he have anything that could work? He must have some sort of a doormat, right?
He's
going to put that over the floorboard instead.
Yeah. Rug.
And then he's going to realize that it looks real stupid to have a floor or have a welcome mat or a doormat right in the middle of the room. And that's going to be suspicious. He's going to remove that. And then he's going to start trying to shift the table. So one of the table legs is on top of the loose floorboard instead. Just everything.
Yeah. You are pulling stuff. Your office looks a little discombobulated at the moment. There's rugs flown around. There's some tables moved around, but you know what?
He's a weird scientist.
Yeah. Doesn't look at a place still.
It's never going to be as bad as Faerun's mother's home. So he's good. He's fine. He's Gucci.
The anti-feng shui. Okay. All right. Now what? You've done what you can.
And then he remembered Blood Oak. There was a level 2 at the tent to get Blood Oak, but it's a level 2.
You kept that job. You kept that. You have that in your pocket. You had that. You never threw it again. You never turned it back in.
And okay, he goes through the entire train of thought. He's like, there was a blood oak job. Oh, I hope the orc and his goons aren't gonna take it. Oh, the orc is dead. Excellent. But someone else might take it. Oh, I have the shit. And he does a little with his, he's starting to develop a little bit of a swell to his cheek, but he still does a little woohoo.
Absolutely, he's stoked.
Alone in his workshop.
Yeah. Now the only problem is you need more people to do a level 2 job.
Yes. However, he does know a group of people that have successfully managed a level 2 before.
That's factual.
Successfully.
Yes.
Very successfully. So I guess suddenly studying the shit that he wants to study is no longer his primary concern. He's gonna bring the amulet that he got off the orc because that's new, interesting stuff. And as far as he knows, it's not necessarily something that someone's gonna come looking for right now, unlike the other shit, the more interesting stuff. So he's gonna bring that to maybe get a chance to look at it during the job, and then he's gonna hurry out, try to grab everything he just offloaded himself with, and head out into the city to try to find the people. And he does know where everyone went well enough. He heard where Sudamon, where Chester was going into the Ironwood. He knows he showed Faerun the way to the Hammer Griffin, or well, pointed it out at least. And I assume, he doesn't know where Lee is, but, well, that'll solve itself. Most logical reason to go fetch them or go to try to solicit their services again would be to the Hammer Griffin, because that's not outside the city.
Valid.
So we would start going there. And
Okay.
he'd just rush off down the street.
And as you rush off down the street, we're going to open on to Chester Sudomon. Chester! Dude. You stomp through the city, bumping into carts, people, animals, and buildings in your single-minded goal to head to the Ironwoods at night to fight a half-elven man that you mean-mugged and stared down. As you march towards the gate... No, hold on now. As you march towards the gate...
Sorry.
No, as you march through the gate, that same feeling of pressure in your head hits you as you reach the slums. All right, now as you're marching, go ahead, bud.
I was gonna say, as I'm marching through, I don't really know where the Ironwoods is for sure, so I'm actually gonna just keep asking people, "Where's the fucking Ironwoods?"
You walk, bump into somebody and go, "Where's the Ironwoods? Where are the drugs?" Go ahead and give me a intimidation check.
All right. That roll.
Ooh, he angry.
He is an angy boy indeed.
And you only know me as the chill guy. Now I'm angry.
Now he's angy boy. Now he's angy guy. All right, intimidation. You bump into what looks like to be like some kind of commoner. They have like rags. They have like a head dressing. They have like what looks like to be some kind of like tool for gardening. You grab them by the shoulders, whip them around. It looks like to be some kind of like human, maybe like an adolescent boy. He's very frail, emaciated. He has that same yellow tinge, but he's super jacked. I need you to give me a strength save.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna roll. Sorry. My thing's being weird right now.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna take. They're both the same, so it works out with your
they're both
18.
the same.
He tries to break your grip, but for some reason your hands just stay locked in on his shoulders. He's go,
Where's the fucking Ironwoods, damn it?
they're outside the city gates. But sir, just please let me be. I know nothing. I don't go out there.
I'm gonna toss him into a hay bale on the way
Ah!
back.
I'm gonna say the strength save of 18. You just He goes. He's light. He's very light. He's very emaciated. He gets chucked over, and you get that pressure in your head again. You're like, ugh.
I'm gonna keep marching my way through it. I'm assuming the guards are gonna try and stop me because I don't really have a way back into the city. If I
Give me a wisdom save.
Right? Okay. Wisdom save. Okay. Okay.
That works.
When you were feeling the same presence, it was telling you in like a vague direction from like where it hurt in your head where the person was. You're not feeling the same pressure as when you were facing down the half elf, and you haven't felt it again until you were near them. And this one seems to be coming from a different direction, from the side of your head. Hold on.
Okay.
Vaguely from, was it shift click? From this direction.
Yep. Can I do a stealth check to try and actually just sneak up that way? In
Go-
pain, obviously.
Roll it.
but
Roll it. You're
yes.
like, ah. Roll it.
Nope.
Yeah, hold on. You're stealthing. You're doing the grunk from Emperor's New Groove. You're like doing your own theme song. You're like slinking around the buildings, pushing people away from you with your bulk. You're like pushing past like bizarre carts and tents, and you're like sliding them forward as you're like pushing back. And you get, I'm gonna say, you know, you're able to move. Let me get your character locked in. Where's your tokens? Why aren't you? Is this map player? Do I have you in the map? I do. Hold on. I'm gonna put your token here. Put you here. Let me make you small. And then you're gonna move right about here. And you can feel it as though it's right on top of you. That feeling, that pressure. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm really good at those, I swear. Okay, I actually am.
You feel that pressure. You look up. And as you look up, you feel that same pressure. You feel it right in the tip of your eyeballs. And as your eyes dart through this like rooftop, through the buildings, through the people, your eyes finally lock on what looked like to be yellow hunter's eyes. Sharp fangs, razor claws, and an ancestry of predators. A tabby cat with bright shades of orange and brown and patches of white. He stares at you from the top of a building, licking his paws. Like it's an actual cat, like a cat, not like Father Whiskers, which is a tabaxi, a cat man.
So this is a cat.
It is a cat.
I am extremely confused now because I know what the pressure normally means. And
Yeah.
I keep doing the. What
do you do?
fuck?
He just stares at you.
I'm gonna try and chase. I'm gonna essentially try and climb the building. Well, actually, I have climb speed. But
Yeah, you can climb the building.
In broad daylight, just starts climbing the building.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, in broad daylight, your eerie ability to climb very, very vertical surfaces, just like there's like this squelching sound. You climb up, and as you get to the top where the tabby would be sitting, he's like 10 feet away from you, just still standing there, just like.
Do I have any food, or am I just going to start chasing the cat? Hold up.
Nope. I'm just gonna start chasing the cat.
You're just gonna start chasing the cat.
Yes.
You don't have
I don't have any
anything
food.
else in your kit. You're just gonna chase the cat. All right, fine. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Nope. I don't have it. I don't have shit. All right. We'll do Dex. I'm also not the smartest either, so.
Oh yeah, you dive for the cat, and it. Gotta roll for it. I know what I'm rolling. All right, the cat dives over. You like dump under him. He jumps on your back and jumps over the other side of the roof. Goes, "Meow," and then like leaps down and just starts beelining it through the city. Hold on. Let me get on my right layer, so I can make this cabbie the right layer. Tokens. Go back to tokens. So the cat is in the street, and you are on the roof.
Can I do a perception check to see if I'm like gathering a crowd or people are starting looking at me strange?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. Nope.
Two.
The roll's
You the only thing you're watching is the cat, and even then you lose it in the crowd. You're like, oh shit. Think. What else can I do? How else can I find this creature without seeing it? What the fuck?
Am I still feeling the pressure in my head?
Yes.
Can I start trying to follow the pressure?
As you start following the pressure, you feel this connection in your mind start to form. Give me a wisdom save.
Smartest.
I'm
Yeah,
not talking. I'm not intelligence. Wisdom.
Maybe. Eh.
All of a sudden, a voice invades your thoughts. You hear, "You are fun."
Where'd you go? Who the fuck is this?
I am Razorclaw. I see you are also one of the tournament. You hear it in like a resounding in your head, and now the pressure is like circling you. They haven't left the area, but they're definitely going around you. You don't know where they've gone.
Yeah, thoughts just start echoing in my head, and I can't tell directions. It's just like, yes, how the hell is a cat part of the tournament? I thought I was the weird one here.
You think you are the only one with unconventional avatars? Don't fool yourself. I am one of the most dangerous people in the city. And all of a sudden you feel that pressure like right at your heels, and you look down and he's sitting there just like looking up at you.
I'm not even going to try and pet the cat at this point now because I'm very concerned.
Like he's up on the rooftop again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm.
He's licking his paws like underneath you and goes, meow.
Who the hell are you? Who are you here for? Who brought you into the power tournament?
He looks up at you and he goes, I serve no masters, monster. But my patron and I have agreed that certain elder deities must stick together in the tournament to come. It's the tournament of ages, brother. Come! I'll let you buy me a saucer of milk and I'll tell you all about it.
Nah, I can do that. That's a good deal.
Okay. You got, he jumps down and I'm assuming you also just kind of like climb down.
Yeah, I'm
As
just
you-
gonna climb down the building.
As you descend the building, a group of people has like formed around you to watch you like chase this cat, and they're just like, "What the fuck is going on?" They're like whispering, "What's wrong with him?"
I'm just
Someone should
gonna
call his parents.
as I follow the cat.
Yeah, you just follow the cat. The cat leads you to what looks like to be some kind of like dairy cellar, and it's just like, "This one, brother, yes, the creamiest in the city." He like paws at like, and he goes, "Get out of here, cat! I've told you 1,000,000 times. Get out of here."
I'm gonna turn to the gentleman. It's like, how much for the? It's milk or is it like cream?
He looks at you and goes, it's. He looks you up and down. He gets a bead on you. He goes, 2 silver per canister.
1 silver.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, okay.
He goes, 2 silver or get out. And you go, brother, please. He's like scratching at it.
I'm assuming he's speaking in my head, right?
Yeah, he says, brother, please, but he's also purring in real life and like out of your head. Meow.
I'm gonna
Meow.
through the head look. I'm gonna tell him you better have good information. I'm gonna buy one of them.
All
I'm
right,
assuming the conversion's 10, right?
Yeah, it's still 10 to 1. So yeah, he gives you back 8 silver from your gold pieces, and you have like a canister of milk, like the full canister.
I'm just gonna start walking away, hoping the cat's gonna follow at this point. Cause I gotta
He's like rubbing against it and like going, yes, open it. I can smell it from here. He's like,
not here.
Oh no, here, brother,
I'm
now.
gonna say that out
Here,
loud.
brother, now.
No.
He's like pawing at you. Here, brother, now. Here, brother, now.
No, we're somewhere else.
All right, you take him around to like the back of a tavern. You like slump against a wall and you like open the lid and he goes, yes. Oh yes, oh god, divine. Oh yes, this is amazing.
All right, so apparently we have not the same, but at least our people are working together. So who the hell is? I honestly forgot the name. Actually, did I ever get the name? I don't think I got the name.
You didn't make one. You didn't give me one, so I'm just gonna call him the unnamed one,
No,
which
not
actually kind of
that.
goes hard.
No, I have names for that. I'm talking about the other guy.
The other guy?
The guy that I'm fighting.
Oh no, you never got his fucking name. You didn't give a
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think I got it. So
No.
I'm gonna start trying to describe the guy and like be like, who the hell is
Hmm,
gentleman?
he
that I have
goes.
no name for?
He goes. Not one of our brethren, brother. Have you met him in the city already?
Yeah, I'm supposed to try and fight him, maybe kill him. Who knows? We'll find out.
A precursor fight to the tournament, brother. You are bold. I see. Yes. I will watch from afar. I may not interfere. There can only be one-on-one.
That's very true. Although will you interfere for me if he brings someone else along? I don't.
Yes, of course. Who would be foolish enough not to? That's a kill for my part. He like licks his chops a little bit.
If you need to, I'll give you more milk for that too.
Oh, yes, brother, you are speaking our combined language. And he goes, And he like puts his paw on your thigh and goes, "How come you did not make contact with me earlier? Do you not have the ways of the divine channel?"
The ways of the what?
The divine, brother. And he goes, "The way we are speaking to each other now. I am speaking through our thoughts, brother."
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yes, yes. You should have these similar abilities.
If I do, I don't know how to use them.
I shall teach you. And then he sits in your cat and goes, "Put your hand atop me, brother." And he like lays it down in your lap.
I'm going to start petting the cat now. At that
You
point,
start petting the cat and it goes, "Yes, yes, we will. And he just starts falling asleep in your lap.
No, I'm going to gently poke the head at this.
Whoa! Give me an insight check.
Don't touch the sleeping kitty.
But I fell asleep in my lap.
Oh yeah, okay. You know he fell asleep. You understand what he's doing. He's like, no. You wake up and goes, oh, excuse me. He like burps. He like farts a little bit. He goes, "Wonderful. Yes." He goes, wait.
Yes,
Yes. Marvelous. So he goes, "I will help you open your divine channel, brother." And he begins teaching you how to use your telepathic abilities.
Am I going to? Okay, I'm going to assume we're learning at that point.
Yeah, you are learning. You're learning your telepathy. He's teaching you how to like target people, how to talk to them, how to enter inside each other people's minds. Like I want to say a solid 30 minutes, you're just jumping into people's thoughts going, "Hey," and scaring the ever living shit out of them. You and the cat.
Oh God. Okay.
And now we're going to pick.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go for it. You go first.
I was going to say, at that point, once I get the hang of it, I'm going to assume that we're going to start heading out of the city again.
Why? He's still teaching you.
That's where the iron is. That not where the ironwoods are? I still need to get there.
He goes,
I
"You have
totally know where it's at yet.
He goes, "How are you going to fight without understanding your powers, brother? Stay. You have plenty of time. I will lead you outside."
Okay, I've done pretty well fighting beforehand, but sure, I guess.
Yes. You've never fought like this, brother. At that, we're gonna take our first scheduled break. Does that sound fair to everybody?
Sounds good. To
Yeah,
me.
sure.
Perfect. We're gonna take a, what do you call it? Like a 5 to 10?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a 5 to 10.
Dr. Chase says drink. Well,
Max,
Dr. Chase
thanks,
says
sleepless
drink, so we
nights.
got to drink.
Yeah, we gotta get to drink. Yeah, if we gotta drink, we gotta drink.
Cheers,
That's
Shay.
valid. Yeah, thanks, Shay.
Thanks, Shay.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go on a quick break, and we'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna put us on. Where's my BRB? And then I'm gonna mute my mic. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Guys, if you don't know what's happening right now, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons Ravens Drop EU Edition. Tomorrow we're playing Dungeons and Dragons Ravens Drop American Edition. America! Tomorrow, 1:30 EST, same bad time, same bad place as you're doing right now. Let me, guys, reintroduce you to my fantastic fucking cast. We've got DoubleOhZee.
Hello.
We've got JPS Lindberg.
Hello.
We've got Lemon Cake.
Hell yeah.
And we've got Singarti. And we are here playing Dungeons and
Almost
Dragons.
looked convincing.
Yeah, it almost had it
Singarti.
there. Yeah, it almost had it.
Yeah, you kind of.
Hey, I'm working on it, okay?
Hey.
I think your
My
mic
hand looks
switched over again.
convincing.
I move my wrist too fast.
AI horror. Oh, there's. Hey!
Hey.
Whoa.
I move my wrist too fast.
The stiff hand.
I'm
Hi.
learning, okay?
I have normal hands.
Oh, fuck.
And we're out here playing Dungeons and Dragons. We are coming back on to just after our break. We finished up with our first break, and we're gonna hop right back in. Lee
Yes.
Moonkake. What is going on? You want to tell the people what's happening to you? You want to give me a quick rundown?
Well, apparently I'm getting manhandled
Okay.
in the back
valid.
alley.
Oh.
Ooh.
Manhandled in a back alley is definitely a good way of putting it. You have
do I
just
sign
been.
I love your sex tape.
Whoa, where do I sign up? Lee, this person has put hands on you. This person has healed you. This person has been hitting you harder than you've ever been hit before. Give me another initiative roll, brethren. What the heck? There we go.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. He's got the sword and shield, and he had recently just healed you for full health. And he's told you
Yes.
to keep fighting. You guys bound swords, and he pushed you away. You come in with a, what do? You got the first hit on the second round.
Well, he says he wants to test me. So I'm going to give him everything I can that I've learned over the years and just prove him that I actually worthy of fighting this motherfucker.
All right, you've got the gall, you've got the grit, you've given up trying to conversate with this man. You're ready to fuck him up. He's punched you in the face. You can't let that stand. Go in there. What do?
Well, since he healed me and he draws his long sword. Okay. I will try to catch him off guard in some sort of way that he hasn't figured out yet. But he is an experienced fighter. And don't think that will go well. But I will try.
You go, all right, give me this longsword swing. You're going to try to do a feint coming from a side that he's not prepared for. He seems to have his guard down. He seems to be taunting you a little bit.
Well, no.
Your longsword swings wide as he darts to the side, catches it with his hilt, and throws your sword to the side. Give me a strength save. He's going to try to disarm you.
Get away from me, bitch.
I rolled a critical success. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So he grabs your sword and hucks it into the alleyway and into like a bunch of barrels. And you're like, ah! And now you've just got your shield. You only have your shield. And he kind of laughs at you. He takes a sword and like brings it down. He's going to feint. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, you don't fall for it. The sword comes down, but you see the shield coming for your right. You take your shield, and he's going to deal damage to your shield. Lee, in D&D, items have durability. Okay?
Yes.
So what happens is you take your shield, you hold it up to block. You see his shield is much more stylized, much more equipped to punch. It's got like a point on it as more of like a buckler, which is what you have. The point severs into your shield, splitting it in two and catching your shield. He pulls it out of your hand. You're like, oh. So he's completely disarmed you. And then he's gonna use his third attack to kick you in the chest. He's gonna go for an attack. However, he kicks you in the chest, but you like grab his foot. Give me a strength save.
Why am I being? No, man. I'm being punished. Swear to God.
I'm being punished. I mean,
Lee is being
you sinned.
manhandled.
You have sinned in front of this man. All right, you grab his foot and he tries to kick out, and you go no with your bleeding nostrils. Your ears are bleeding. Your eyes are bleeding. You have a huge like swollen eye. You grab his foot and you just dead stare at him like you don't let him go. He just kind of goes, "What do you do, Lee? It's your turn."
Since I got his foot, I want to twist it. I want to like catch him off guard, like losing his balance.
Yeah. Okay. Bet. Give me a athletics check. You've wrestled before. This is nothing new. You've done it in armor. You can do it in now.
Good enough.
All right. Okay. You twist his foot. You pull it out from underneath of him. He falls. You grab his leg and you take it down. You're holding his leg. You're both on the ground flat. What do?
I rushed with this moment again to gain superiority by just jumping on him.
You're going to jump on top of him. You're going to try to mount him. All right. Give me an athletics check.
Lemon's mounting someone? What?
You get on top of him. You grab him by the shoulders. He grabs you. You guys are staring down at him. You're like, and you grab him by like the throat, and you can feel this man's like just tree trunk of a neck in your grip. You're like, oh God. His turn. He is going to rage. All of a sudden, you see his eyes go, You see the veins pulse in his neck. His eyes roll backwards, and you can feel this surge of power from within him. He grabs you by the face and just smashes you into the ground. Give me another athletic save with disadvantage that he's going to impose on you.
Oh, good lord. Athletic. Disadvantage. Don't see that.
He might be more top than you, Lemon.
He just might be the top.
I don't think I've had athletic save.
No.
Modifiers.
You can just make a strength save because you have advantage. You
Yeah.
have proficiency with that,
Okay.
or you can make athletics. Yeah. So I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. With a disadvantage to say?
Yeah. So you're gonna roll twice, and then we'll take the lower of the two. So there's the first one. One more.
God
So
damn it.
13. All right. You get caught off guard as he twists your whole momentum. Your whole weight gets thrust off his hips. He pushes you up. He thrusts you into the air. He twists you to the right. He gets on top of you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna describe it all, people. He gets on top of you, grabs your leg, puts you into a bind, and you're like, ah! As he starts twisting your legs, you feel this like popping in your hip. You're like, and then he's gonna let you go. And he's gonna get back up. He's gonna roll over. He goes, excellent. And then he grabs his sword and he throws it to an acolyte. And his acolyte he catches it. He grabs his long sword, undoes his great sword. He undoes the clasp and he brings it back. And he goes, give him my sword and my shield. And the acolyte throws it at your feet. And you're like,
You've heard of book talk, people. This is D&D talk with Mac Knight. Or Mac.
the
What-
viewers just spiked,
brother.
by the way.
Brother. What is the meaning of this?
He says, don't call me brother until you've earned it. Pick it up. Oh.
I just stared at him for a little bit, and then stared at the weapon.
They are finely made sword and shield. The shield, again, is meant for punching. So if you were to use it, you would get an ability to punch with it for 1d4 damage.
Oh. I pick both of the items up.
They feel good in your hand. The hat feels good.
And I get a feel for it. It is. I feel that it's not something I've been used to have before. It feels like more unnatural in some sort of way.
Yeah, it's a lot more of an aggressive style than you're used to. The haft of the sword is a lot more front heavy, so it feels more like you're swinging a machete instead of an actual sword. Whereas the shield is less shield and more just punching weapon.
It's more like smiting people down.
Sure. we can
Shield
call it that.
bashing.
Shield bashing, yeah. We're shield bashing somebody.
Schmielding.
All right.
Pick them up and just prepare, to
He says, good.
go at this guy.
He's going to take a swing at you with the great sword. Your AC is... Okay, good. You take the shield and both sword, and you catch the great sword. It comes down on top of the shield and sword, and you can just feel your arms almost collapse under the weight of the hit. It's heavy and it hurts, but you shrug it off to the side. Ugh. He's going to take another swing at your legs, going low from a downward, upward, horizontal slice.
Oh, good lord.
Lee,
I don't like that.
he is going to do 14 points of slashing damage.
I'm dead.
I mean, you kind of fucked. Yeah, Jesus.
You slam into the barrels, the crates, and you just you can feel your consciousness slipping. And he walks up to you. He kneels on you and goes, "The next time I see you, you better be worthy." And that's the last thing you do as you faint into unconsciousness.
Of course I'm gonna die. Of course. Why not?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good lord.
You're unconscious. You're not dead.
Yeah, you're not dead yet. Wait,
Well, I am
yeah?
now.
Yeah.
No. That's a 10. That's above a 10. That's a success.
Yep.
You're like,
Yep. You're good.
you see that and you're blurring vision. You see the acolyte's turn, and he takes his great sword. He hands it to another one, and you say, "My lord, what about your weapons?" He goes, "Leave them. Maybe he'll learn our ways." And then you just kind of just slump off. Okay, Baron, you grabbed the pendant and you put it on.
I did.
You did. Your vision went black. If I recall, just a little bit. What happened? What's up?
Yeah,
Now
I
she's
fell
on the
on.
bed.
Yeah,
And now she's in bed.
I fell black vision, fell on the bed.
Yeah. You wake up standing in almost pitch black, and the wind blows your hair. A blizzard, ice, sleet, snow fill your vision, but you feel no cold. You start looking in around you. You don't see anything. And then finally, you see what looks like to be a small light. You seem to be in like an open tundra. Snow covers your feet. Hail hits your face. You're like,
So it's dark. It's not like the black of my vision disappearing. It's
no, it's
just
dark.
a dark area.
It's
and
dark.
I definitely don't appear to be in the bedroom anymore that I was in.
Nope.
The study.
You're standing in an open, dark tundra. There's no shelter. It's just barren ice fields. Nothing. And then you see in the distance a light.
I'm gonna start squinting through the darkness. I can just see, and I'm gonna start walking forward. The cold isn't really bothering me, but all the sleet and hail going in my face is kind of, it's slow going. It's making it kind of, I want to make sure I'm not gonna fall off a fucking cliff or something. But yeah, I'm gonna start making progress towards this light.
As a harsh wind howls in your ear and snow pelts your face, you feel no cold. But suddenly in the pitch black, you see as you approach the light, it becomes a silhouette of a small rounded building. It looks like a yurt made of ice, a domed, small kind of structure, very haphazard. Inside, you see what looks like to be a small fireplace billowing. Yurt.
I'm gonna walk towards it. Is there a doorway, an entranceway, a kind of anything of...
There is what looks like to be like a tunnel that like goes in and then like really sharply slants off to the side. There's no door, but just like a wind barrier. You walk in, you look inside. What you see inside is the yurt seems to like a flash with like a small structure. Only a few pelts on the ground. There's a fire in the center, and a figure covered in skins is hunched over, and you hear something. Give me a perception check against the wind.
Okay. 7.
With your 7, you hear something like, See, the figure seems to be like moving in like a way, like their shoulders are shrugging, something like that. They're like definitely hunched over around the fire.
Hello?
They pay you no mind.
Hello? Please, pardon my intrusion. And I kind of creep in and I creep closer.
As you
do they react to my presence at all?
As you creep closer, you're reaching your hand. You're like, "Hello, hello." They react. There's no reaction to your presence. There is nothing. It's like you're not even there.
I wanna move like opposite to them to start off with. So like they're on one side of the fire, I'm on the other, and I'm just kind of like looking at them over the fire, just trying to kind of see if I can see anything under all this like huddle of stuff that they're wearing. And then I'm gonna slowly go on.
No, you're making your way around, and you see the figure is like skinny, as it's like hunched over like it would be tall, but it's small, and there's like a bundle underneath of it, and that sound, that sound is louder. Continue. Go ahead.
I'm gonna slowly make my way around the fire, and as I get closer, I'm just gonna slowly reach out a hand just to try and touch where I think this thing's shoulder is gonna be.
You reach out a hand, and your hand seems to like go through them. Like you're like goes through them, not you. They go through you. Like your hand just disappears into what you think would be a shoulder.
And then I kind of just swish my hand backwards and forwards a couple of times and just check if anything's happening going on there.
Doesn't even seem to recognize you. Suddenly, a wind howls into the tunnel, and you see the shade. What's once haunted your nightmares is standing in the doorway.
Fuck. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna be a bit panicky. I'm alone. I've been transported to some crazy landscape that I wasn't in before. Okay, I'm gonna back up, I guess, until I hit the wall of this yet and kind of see what the shade is gonna do.
Okay, you press up against the wall of the yurt, and you can see the shade is just like looming in. It seems to have come from outside of the wall, just kind of fades in and just kind of hovers there for a second. And then you see the hooded figure kind of like look up and go, and then you see like a hand raise up into the air. and it's like a gaunt, bony hand, and in the hand seems to be some kind of like pointed rock, like a very haphazard dagger. And finally, from outside and underneath of the cloak, you hear like a baby crying.
Oh God. Okay. Do I know that I'm in some kind of vision, or that it's maybe not necessarily real? I don't know just yet. Okay, but the yurt is. Am I falling through the yurt, or is
No, the
yurt
yurt seems
at my back?
solid. The yurt is solid to you. For some reason, to you, things that are solid in this world would be solid.
Okay, fine. Is the shade making any move towards me?
Not a move.
Anything
Doesn't
like
seem to
that?
recognize you. No.
Okay, I want to watch what's going to unfold. I don't want to draw attention to myself unnecessarily.
Okay. You see the shade like put a hand out towards the dagger and like put a hand on the dagger, and then the dagger like comes down. You're like, "Ah!" And then you wake up.
Wait,
You cough
the dagger comes down where?
on top of the baby.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let's go with that. Jesus.
Yeah. You're like, you wake up and you find yourself like on the bed. You're like, you look out
Okay.
into the window. You're like, what? It seems hours have gone by. You don't know how long you've been asleep. You wake up on the dusty cobweb covered bed, and there is like a very large puddle of drool that has like come out of your sleep. You stretch. You're like, oh, it has you. That's the best sleep you have had. Period.
Oh, okay, sure. So I just need to dream about babies being murdered to get a good night's sleep. Ugh, if I'd have known that.
Big same, Z. Big same.
Right? Right?
Also,
Fuck is
Z,
it- what? Wait, hold up.
hold on. Just the DM speak.
You're good.
Z, as you wake up from your nap, you feel something in the pit of your stomach. You're like, ugh. You feel some kind of energy, something connecting you, and then you feel this surge of power through the pendant. Something has woken up inside of you since putting on the pendant, and now you are level 2.
Way, ding!
Ding!
Yay!
Yay!
Congrats!
Yay! Okay, so
Woo, thanks.
we can go over the level 2 really quick right now, or we can do it on our. We can just do it right quick. It shouldn't be too hard for your character.
I can. I mean, I can.
die or not.
I can do it.
Okay, good, perfect. And yeah, you
Yeah.
can just take the median, or if you want to roll it and just let me know the roll, that'd be fine too.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Cool
I
beans.
will, in the meantime, do I the window that's in the study? Where is that window facing? Does it happen to be facing out where shit's going down? Is there any like noise coming in? Is there anything happening? Don't judge
You
me.
look outside and you find yourself looking at the backside of the Hammered Hippogriff, down into what looks like to maybe some kind of courtyard. You see what looks like to be the unconscious and beaten body of Lee Moonkake.
Okay, I wanna I don't know if you were about to move on, but regardless, I'm gonna want to make my way down there to kind of see what the heck has happened to him.
You wander outside the Hammered Hippogriff. You see what looks like to be a throng of people. There seems to be the cleric that you recognize him from the party. He's like nursing his wrist over a beer at like a table going, and you walk outside and you see Lee Moonkake just like slumped. Like beaten, bloody. There's blood everywhere all over this courtyard. There's definitely signs of a scuffle. There's a lot of footprints that have kicked up a lot of snow. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's not going to be giving me any answers, but is there? This is where I'm a little clueless. I don't have anything I can do to stabilize him or figure out what his injuries are.
So you could use a medicine check, and then you could figure out a little more about
Okay.
him, and you could try to use a medicine check to stabilize him.
Okay, sure. Let's do that.
I'm gonna put you in the
Wow.
scene.
But, I mean, I'm not going to do much with that.
Whatever. I'm almost dead.
You might
Sorry,
be wrong.
Lee.
You might be doing
Okay, hold on. Hold up. Hold the phone. Farron, you run over and you're like, oh my God, you like pull him up, not knowing if he has a spine injury potentially from getting rocked and socked. And you pull him up and you hear this like cracking sound. You're like, Ooh. Lee, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
No, that was
Sorry.
one. Well, I'm fucked.
This would be
well,
funny.
that's all that matters, right?
All right. So you take 1 negative to your so you're at 1 and 1 right now for your saving throws. You get 3, all right? So you got time. You got time.
Fine. You're fine.
I'm gonna-
You're fine. You're fine.
Faron, you're like, you hear this popping sound and you hear Lee go, and you're like,
Fuck. Can I run back into the tavern and shout and go, I need a healer. Anybody, healer. We have someone down outside. They desperately need a healer. Please, anybody.
okay, the cleric with the hurt wrist goes, I'm a healer. What do you need?
Oh, fuck, it's not going to help, is he?
Nope.
Please, my traveling companion, he's very badly injured. Please, please, I require your assistance.
How much you got on
As
you?
long as I can give you advantage.
I fucking knew it.
Wait a minute. Does that affect me or does that affect you?
What's that, sorry?
Singarti,
Wait, for what?
you said you give her advantage. That doesn't work on anybody else but you, right?
Stop circling
No, it
your
does not.
wrist like
I'm
this.
also not there.
Okay, yeah, all
I'm
right.
also not
Anyway,
there.
okay, so yeah, he goes, how much you got on you?
You're
Sleepless don't
charging
worry
for your
about what I'm doing, by the
services?
way.
Wouldn't all clerics do? What are you talking about? I might reset bone. It takes a
Fine.
lot.
What do you charge?
How
What
much
will
you got?
charge? No, that's not the question. What will you charge?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage because you've obviously caught him at a weird moment. You also did see him cry.
You saw him cry, so you get advantage on haggling. What the fuck
What
is
the
that?
fuck is
Oh,
with these
Dad.
rolls?
Uh,
Oh my god.
he goes, that's not how that works. How important is your friend to you?
Well, I've barely met him, so maybe not that. Are there any other healers in the tavern at all?
Let's find out.
Anyone got a health potion? Anyone's fairly deep at doing medicine checks?
As you're like
Anyone?
calling out to people, someone in the tavern goes, how much healing do they need? And it's a female voice. And as you look, you see what looks like to be a well-dressed woman. She's wearing leathers. She's bulky. She is a big girl. She's got brown hair that comes down to her like past her waist. But it's tied up in like this nice, very neat bun. She's got a bow across her back. She's wearing like leather gloves. She turns to you and goes, how much does he need?
Ah, please. I mean, if you can help him, please come and see him. He is outside. I mean, at the very least, if he can be stabilized so we can transport him to a proper healer, one that maybe doesn't charge. And she gives him a side eye to this cleric with the busted wrist. Please come with me.
He goes, the person goes, she kind of like scratches her head and goes, all right, fine. But you owe me a drink when I get him up. And I'm only going to get him up.
That.
All right. This person like stands up. They're like almost 6 foot easily, and they're broad shouldered. As they like walk over, you realize that the clothing they're wearing is much nicer than the rest of the people in the Hammered Hippogriff. Everyone here are like workers, like miners, not small and underage individuals, but miners, like like people that do go through the dirt. Okay, and they are walking out, and as they do, they go, "Oh, that's not that bad," and they just like come on, like walk over, like. Take a flower, like wrap it in their hand, crush it, put it over their face, and they're gonna give Lee 1d4 of healing. Lee, you have 3 HP.
Turn on for my CPR services.
Hey.
All right, and that's where we're gonna cut over to Lestrade Montbelliard.
Lestard.
Montbelliard.
Start off for my CPR services. He'd only be down 1 or 2 ribs.
Okay,
Who needs ribs?
Lestrade.
Oops, what are those?
You are leaving your area. Where are you going, bud?
I'm going to the Hammered Griffin to find the people that he sent off there. Well, Faron that he knows, but he probably saw Lee follow Faron in there, considering he showed them the way. Because he wants to employ. He doesn't want to employ their services. He wants to convince them that it's that it's to their benefit too.
Mutually beneficial to come help me.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not come help me, but I got another job. Do you want pay? Do you want to get paid?
You begin making your way, and as you do, you find yourself looking You walk through a crowd and you see in one of the bazaars, you see Chester Sudomon like sitting down and having like just a stare down with a cat. Like the cat's meowing, he's just looking at it, and he's like giving it like he's like staring at it inquisitively, giving it milk, and the cat's like meow, 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 meow. And he's like,
Well, I mean, spotting him, that seems like, I mean, he would have thought that Chester would have been out of the city by now, which is why he didn't go for Chester first or went to the Hammered Griffin instead. But that's perfect. So he's just gonna, make a hang a loogie. Just
okay,
you know that moment when you're
yeah, that doesn't
when you
translate
make
well
rush.
for
Oh,
us.
does it? Well, hang a
No,
left, hang a hard left.
Yeah, wicked high.
And he's just gonna whoop, just do a 90-degree turn and swing over.
Yeah. Okay. You
Good.
loop over.
Sir. I don't believe I got your name, but I'm sure that you remember me from that thing, that job that we did over the course of the evening. Would you like to? Why are you feeding that stray cat?
Why are you asking questions? Hold up.
Well, I find it to be a fairly informative habit. When you
So you don't like cats? That's what you're telling me?
You know what? Keep feeding that cat. Yeah. You know what? You're absolutely correct. Looks like a good cat.
As you say that,
Meanwhile,
Lestard, the cat comes up to you and starts like sniffing your foot and goes, and he starts like rubbing his face against your shoe.
and meanwhile, Lestard's right cheek is going to become about as bright as his left cheek is.
Oh yeah, Chester, you see
hi,
your
buddy.
friend has been slapped. Like the shit got rocked. There's like a handprint on their face. You notice that.
And there's, to the point where it's just an inch from being split skin, where you kind of have a welt right on top of your cheekbone kind of thing.
Seems like you've had a rough day. My day's been going pretty good. I've offered to kill a man. I've got a cat. I'm doing good.
Well, sir, I am happy for you. Oh, yeah, you're a good boy. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, the butt scratches, of course. You can. And he's getting a little bit too much into petting this cat. Oh, right, sir. Would you perchance be interested in another job? Oh, yes.
Wait,
And he's
that
scratching
depends.
under the
When's
chin,
this job starting? I got business in how long till midnight? Or how long till nighttime, I guess?
I mean, looks up at the sky,
I'm
kind of
asking-
checks how high
I'm
the
more
sun
asking
is.
the DM, but yeah.
No. Lestard's got the right idea. No, ask
Okay.
Lestard.
Okay. Okay.
Well, one would suggest by the state of the sun, and considering that it's reaching the third floor in that building, one would think that it is about.
It's like 5 o'clock.
It's about 5 o'clock, sir.
All right, I got business in 3 hours. I'll see you after that.
3
Cat.
You're where
I'll see you at
might
the tent, I say as I walk away.
Okay, sure. You find the oddest friends, he tells the stray.
The stray goes with him too. As he flicks his tail at you, he looks at you. JPS, I want you to make a wisdom save for me.
Okay, sure, I can do that. That sounds healthy. I love making wisdom saves. It is the best kind of save to make.
Yeah, wisdom is healthy, right? If you're
Shit.
smart, you're good. Oh god.
All of a sudden, in the back of your mind, you swear to whatever deity that you've ever pissed off before that you hear that cat go, "You smell nice," and then leave.
Huh?
You're like,
Did I serve the formaldehyde? No, surely not. Never mind. Was that lead glazed cup or tin? Oh well, and just carries on towards the Hammered Griffin.
you're like, he's gonna be outside. He's gonna be near the tent. I'll go see him. You carry it on to the Hammered Hippogriff, and as you get to the Hammered Hippogriff, you see what looks like to be Faerun Shadowheart like crouched over the unconscious or like barely becoming conscious friend of Lee Moonkake. I'm gonna acquaintance. But standing over top of Lee Moonkake is someone you know.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Standing over top of Lee is Deirdre.
Yeah. This is perfect. Wait a minute. All right. So it comes up, and you know the stages of recognition that you have, and especially it takes a little bit of time to recognize a person out of their area where you expect them to be. It's like, oh, excellent! I found you. Oh, both. Deirdre, I have a job proposition for you. Hi, it's been a while.
She looks over and goes, "Oh my goodness, if it ain't Lesty. Come here, you." And you see this big woman grab Lestard and just like grab him in a bear hug, and you hear like a cracking sound. He's like, oh, that from his spine, and she's like, "I haven't seen you in a dog's age." She drops him.
It's been a while. Hi, Deirdre. Pleasure to see you again. It's been a while. What are you doing here?
Well, I was getting a drink before Miss Fancy Pants over here, and she like vaguely gestures to Rin and goes, "Called outside for this hunk of meat to get healed."
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Is she talking about me? Or Lemon?
She's talking about Lemon. You were Miss Fancy Pants.
Oh,
Well, he
let's get all
does.
hot under the collar.
He does look particularly, prime, as it were. What happened? What did you? I didn't leave you alone for very long. It's only been a few hours.
Lee, you come to conscious, and as you do, you look up and see the face of what looks like to be a very wide frame woman. She's got like shoulders, she's got hips, she's got like a really broad back. She's like cradling your head in your lap. She's almost like she's only like a couple inches shorter than you and like a few inches like not as broad as you, but she's a big person. She's got like nice leather gloves. You can feel the like even in your like through your hair, she's like scratching your head, and you're like, "Ooh, this kind of feels kind of good." As you're like, you like come to conscience, you stare up at her, and she's talking to what looks like Lestard Montbelliard as Faerun Shadowheart is like standing, or excuse me, Faerun Shadowheart is standing over you. Walker, yeah, my bad. Is standing over you, and you guys are like, you're like, what?
What?
Can I get injured next, please?
I only know them vaguely, Deirdre. I just met them yesterday.
Oh, God.
Trying to excuse himself.
She goes,
I
yeah.
I want to look up at Lestard and raise an eyebrow and say, Lesty?
We are friends from the college. Are you still there, Deirdre?
Deirdre goes, I graduated, brother. I graduated when Lemon did too.
Well, good for you. You deserve it. Well worked. Well labored.
She puts a hand on your shoulder, goes, if you had just taken the first degree, you know you would have graduated 3 years ago.
The first degree was boring.
Well, look, I'll talk to I'm on the grow team. I will the enchantment team. I'm in the college. I can get you a word. All right, a small word, maybe with the right professor, we can get you back instated. I think it is criminal what had happened to you. I swear on it.
That would be kind. I recently heard whispered somewhere, I don't know where, that some of the old professors has started losing their positions.
Deirdre kind of goes, yeah, the dueling department has kind of engulfed the majority of the staff. Unfortunately, it seems the higher tiers of magic are simply just blasting each other with as big as fireballs as we can muster.
Oh, that sounds not very academic.
I'd say no either. But you know me. I love plants.
You do that, and hugs too. Good.
You got a problem there, small
gracious.
one? She
No,
she like
no,
furls
you
her brow.
know,
Hand on
no,
hip.
you know, I've always been a delightful proponent of your
She kind of like
physical
looks at your
manifestations of
face.
affection.
She grabs your face and like tilts it up, and you're like, oh.
Mm.
She like man each other. Who slapped the shit out of you?
Unhappy customer.
She like takes her or like she like licks her thumb and like places it on your cheek, and she is gonna give you 3 points of healing.
Oh, I mean, the welt's gone. Holy shit! Now it's just emotional damage
Yeah.
left.
Emotional damage.
Emotional
That's-
damage.
And you know that's gonna
Music
scar. It
shit,
always
man.
leaves a scar.
She goes, well, hey,
excellent.
if you ever in the upper ring, you know, if you ever gain access back to that part of town, hit me up. You know, you know where my animal husbandry stash is. Also, hit up Lemon. She has been looking for you forever, ever since you disappeared from the
Oh.
college.
Well, disappeared may be a strong word. It was more akin to a disagreeable parting of ways, maybe.
Yeah, about that. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. All right, I've had a few drinks. This one owes me one, but I'm gonna go tell Lemon that you're coming over sometime.
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. Do that. I will be sure to visit you shortly at some point whenever I get to access the upper ring again.
She begins making her way over, and then she turns back and goes, and keep that one warm for me. I want him tender. And she cracks her knuckles as she like gestures over to Lee.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's going to tenderize himself on a number of surfaces in short order.
And she leaves.
Well,
Um,
I think we need to get this one to a proper healer.
that does sound like a resourceful plan. One should expect proper healers, though, to be paid more than in drink.
Yes, this is true, and I am willing. Well, now actually, no, I am not willing to pay. Now that Lee is up and conscious, I'm pretty sure he can pay for his own healing.
Valid. Very valid.
I mean, fair. To be fair.
I brought him back from the brink of death.
Just lay on the cobbles, you know. To be fair.
To be fair,
I brought this on my own. I should have seen this coming. I'm not always being like this.
Lee, as you
well,
hold on, Lee, as you come to conscious, that was the most informative battle you have ever had in your entire life. You learned more
You don't say. I
about
was spending
combat. Yeah, you
I
learned
spent
more
most
about
time
combat.
on the ground.
Yeah, well, you learned a lot from getting punched in the face. That was the most informative battle you've ever had. After that, and with the new shield that you've gotten, you're gonna go to level 2.
can I have
So
Can
fighting
I
with
have-
the ground does give you experience.
Yeah,
Can
it
I have
does.
another senpai?
Can
No,
I have
please, can
another
I have
daddy?
another senpai? Can
Okay.
I have another senpai? Can I have another
You don't
senpai?
need to win. They get experience. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lee, I've already leveled up your character, so you don't have to worry about it. The only thing now is is called action surge. Okay, you can take an
Okay.
additional action to like attack or to run or to something like that, and we'll talk about
Ooh.
more. You can ask about it if you get into combat again. Okay,
Okay, what do?
but you are officially level 2.
Okay,
Boom.
what about the health and whatnot? How do I do that?
I'm just gonna say for now, I'm gonna drop your health back down to the original 3 that you have.
Okay.
There we go.
It stays,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
you're just like, oh fuck. But you learned more about fighting than you've ever seen. You've never seen someone punch in armor like that. You've never seen the great sword used to that like potential. You were like, you just unlocked like a new way of fighting. And now with this shield, on your actions, you can use it in the offhand as a finesse weapon to get a 1d4 punch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and I'll put that shield in your inventory.
Absolutely. Just laying absolutely knocked out there, just coming back to consciousness. Like, I've never been harder in my life.
All right.
It's really
Lee,
I'm
you-
so hard right now.
You're so hard right now. You're like, God damn, that guy beat my ass.
Well, it is
Carefully,
a
I'm on TikTok.
Oh God.
aside from the unfortunate circumstances which I find the gentleman down there, I am fortunate enough to have found you so easily. You see, I have another business proposition for you both.
Double pay.
Yes, what he said.
From whom?
Negotiate that.
I don't care. I don't want to. If it's from your own pocket, I don't mind.
I
You need our help.
What he said.
One should think that within a few short hours at sundown, might I remind you, you're going to be thrown out of the city gates again, or hunted down by the watch if you linger, and not be permitted to enter again. I do have some pertinent information that could alleviate those set of circumstances from your considerations. If so, you elected to, well, join me for another excursion, which I might remind you, you will be paid for just as much as I will be.
No.
Oh, so you wouldn't want free lodging in the city and potentially get papers of residency?
I
Well,
would
Do you see
like
my
to
state?
say,
Hello?
I see your state, sir, and I would expect that if you had your own bed to sleep in, then this state you're in would potentially be alleviated within a fortnight or a day, even.
Regardless of what we do, we need to do is fix this. Fix me.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. Did you not get payment from the job we did, or have you already, I don't know, disposed of your gains in this? I'm assuming it's some sort of a sexual act that went awry.
Looks like you haven't been around women too much, have you?
And he gets a far off look in his eyes for a moment, and then, in that case, no, I suppose I haven't.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Does this look
hold
like
on.
a sexual act to you? What the fuck?
Kind of.
Man,
I
at this
went-
point, there's a
yeah, a little
beat
bit,
going on
a little
here.
bit.
Wait,
This
hold
amount
on,
of
hold
blood?
on.
What do you mean?
Hold on, Lee. Give me
You
a
should've- you
wisdom
should've-
save.
You should have gone to school with me, sir. Who wants a wisdom save? Everyone?
No, Lee has been
I'm
a
not there.
Lee. You're looking around, and as you look at the scene, it does look like some people were thrown around. You know, a lot of fun was had here at some point by somebody. You can feel that sense.
Somebody
You're
enjoyed
like,
themselves.
someone enjoyed themselves, somebody didn't, and you're like, okay, maybe. All right. But what he is saying is factual. If you guys are not out before the end of your ticket expiration, you will be kicked out by the guard or the local enforcement for Cuddy, and you will not be allowed in. So you do need to find some way of maintaining residency in the city if you want to continue to use the city.
And Lestar just mentioned that he could present you an opportunity to get resident papers.
I was literally just about to ask about the residency that you mentioned.
What does it inquire, though?
Well, it would mean that you have, well, residency papers, a place to stay. I believe there is a recurring tithe involved, but also opportunity for gainful employment. Think of it as a, what would you call it? A stay in work arrangement.
No, I meant what we need to do.
Well, first off, we should go on another little one of, the reclamation project assignments. And then, of course, once we've done that, I will, of course, not only tell you what this opportunity entails, but also provide whatever shall we say, introductions that you might require to take advantage of this opportunity.
I think you need to be telling us up front what we would need to do to get residency before we help you out on your task.
I believe there's the signage of a contract. I do not myself know what the contract entails in detail, of course. I mean, I have never been part of this particular organization or venture, but I do believe that for the longest time before recent days, since the reclamation project started up, had a fair reputation within the city.
One question for you.
Oh, yes,
The
absolutely.
academy. How would I gain access to the academy within the city?
The academy. The college. The college. Well, no. Yeah, you wouldn't at the moment. They do not no longer receive students in the same capacity that they once did, unfortunately.
And visitors?
No. Well, I'm sure for some residents of pedigree within the city limits of the higher ring, access can be arranged, usually back in the old days by, well, donation, usually, to be frank.
It seems that you no longer have access. Just listening into your conversation earlier, but your friend Deirdre, was it? Maybe she might be
Yes.
able to help me. Where might I find her?
Well, in the upper ring, as it stands. Which also not just lower ring residents has access to, unfortunately.
I kind of fall silent a little bit. I'm pondering how I can get myself into the academy, and this chap is not being very helpful.
I could
Or rather, he's
potentially.
not giving me the answers I want.
You're like,
I could potentially. Let us say that we have a stable working relationship, and things go without a hitch moving forward. That considering Deirdre, dear Deirdre, and Miss Ladada were wishing to reminisce, then potentially there could be a circumstance where one might invite a +1 or +2. Or I did find the other fellow, the overgrown lad, coming up here, so potentially even a +3 to such a arrangement, which, if they backed such a shindig, would potentially grant us access to the upper ring for an evening.
One
Okay.
last question from me.
Oh, yes.
Do you
I love
know of a
questions.
tailor specializing in magical wear?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. And gets another far off look in his eyes for a
you know
second, and
for a
then just
fact,
shakes it off.
the person that you would talk to would actually be Lemon Ladardra. She is a fantastic enchantress.
I also remember another classmate that had
Yeah.
fantastic dresses.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes. I
Okay,
would.
consider this my agreement to assist you on yet another mission. But also, I require your aid with gaining access to the academy when such time presents itself.
You do realize that this job opportunity that I'm presenting you with has a reward from the reclamation project, yes?
My terms are set.
Well, I do so enjoy haggling with the desperate and the destitute. They sure know how to drive a
I have
hard
inquiries
bargain.
too.
Oh, of course you do,
that,
sir.
that I don't think we probably introduced each other yet, have we?
Oh, I certainly have introduced myself. Yes, sir. It's good that you are down in the gutter, firmly reminded of manners. Yes.
Or Snarky come and just grab him a little bit, like, shake him, like, if you've been in this state, you will realize what it actually feels like.
He
Oh,
grabs
yes,
your ankle and like shakes your leg. You're like, oh fuck, this boy's strong.
Does anything fall out of his pockets?
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, fuck.
That's what you get for being
uh,
snarky.
the gold amulet falls to the ground and lands in the muck from his pocket.
I got it.
Well,
Oh,
hold,
no,
hold-
I was going to say, can one of us grab it before he sees it?
whoever
I wanna
wants to
hold
grab it
hostage.
can make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, we'll both go
Cool.
for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
You
I
like,
want
you
to
like,
hold it hostage.
Saving throw?
And then,
yeah, dexterity saving throw. And then Lee, I want you to make a religious check for me.
oh, I got a 16.
Ooh, phase.
I got a
Rin's
9.
quick. Rin's quick. And Lee is not. Okay, Rin, immediately noticing the shiny necklace, you go, ooh,
Grab
we
it.
just got raided.
Very
you just got
quickly,
raided.
I'm going to,
Yeah.
as long as I've grabbed it, I'm going
Hello.
to hold it and I'm going to say, you can have this back once the task is completed and you have gained me access to the academy.
And
put it in my pouch.
just something switches over his eyes, and it's like, gods, gods, I have
I just
pickpockets.
grab Lestat again. It's like, shut the fuck up.
All right, hold on.
You
Hold
are
on.
robbing me in the street when I'm providing you with a work opportunity and a potential way to get residency papers. This is
Lee,
what happens when you work with vagrants.
Lee, give me a religious check. Also, the guards are looking around. They see the group of individuals and they see what looks like to be a person holding something in front of somebody just screaming out into the alleyway, and another person like physically beaten up on the ground. They're like, I'm just kind of shrugging.
They're probably
like,
gonna, they're probably gonna, look at the people around the Lee instead of Lee himself because he's beaten half to death.
One of these 3 people has residency papers.
But they cannot do anything to us until midnight.
Yes, if you violate the piece of the law and someone has been in a fight.
But that was not me. That was Son of the Parlor.
All right. As you guys are chatting, Chester, you are walking outside of the gate. You are making your way outside of the main gate, and you are and the cat is following you. You have a vague idea of where the Ironwoods are.
Do I have a pressure in the head because the guy's already there, or am I just going in the direction that I believe?
You have no
that I-
pressure in the head. You don't feel anything except for maybe the cat. You're standing in the middle of the woods by yourself with the cat, and the cat's like, "Brother, why did we come out here? There is no milk."
Well, I mean, I'm just assuming I still have the canister of milk.
Oh, okay, yeah. He goes, "Brother, we have reached the
Canister.
area. Give me the canister." He like scratches at it, "Please. I crave more."
But I pull out a saucer and place it on the ground and pour out some milk for him, assuming this is where I need to stay. So I do
You
like
have
a
no
1%
idea. You have zero fucking clue where you're supposed to be.
Can I do a survival check to figure out if this is where I need to be?
Give me that with disadvantage, because you don't know, because he just said, "I'll meet you in the Ironwoods." You never heard a time. I said midnight. I'll meet you in the Ironwoods at midnight. So you heard a time. You don't know what midnight means, apparently.
I got a 7.
Yeah. You have no idea where you are, what you're doing in this area, or who's supposed to be here with you. You're just here.
Huh.
And you're like,
Show up, did it?
no, it didn't show up. You said I got a 7. I believe
Okay,
you.
I got a 7.
Okay. So,
All right, I'll make sure
ooh, you sounded like garbled there. Say that again, brother.
I think my internet's being shitty. Sorry.
No worries. What's up? What are you gonna do? You're in
I was
this
gonna say,
woods by
so,
yourself.
At this point, I guess I'm going to sit here, assuming this is where I need to be, but I'm going to pay attention for if any pressure starts building in my head. I'm assuming I have a kind of sense of what his sense was. Like
Sure. Yeah, we'll call it that. You have like a characteristic that makes him stand out if you were to find him again.
Okay. All right. Other than that, I guess I'm going to sit here with the cat and start talking about this tournament of power thing, because I kind of don't fully know. The patron I have just kind of said, "Yeah, here you go. This is what you're doing now."
I don't even think that. I feel like your patron just said, "Hey, have fun," and you were like, "What?" And this is the first time you've really heard about the tournament. You know you're here for a higher purpose, but you don't know what that purpose is. And the cat goes, "Brother, do you even know why you're fighting them?" He blinks. "Do you know why you feel this pressure in your head?"
No, I'm just getting freaking headaches all the time. And then whenever I get that headache now, it's just like I feel like I need to go there, but I don't know why I'm going there. And then this guy got mad at me, and then I got mad at him, and then we just wanted to fight, and then we're going to be here to fight.
He goes,
I don't know
yes.
why, but I feel like fighting is good.
Yes, brother. Harness that feeling, that thirst that you feel. That's what that pressure is. You crave our power, just as we crave yours. They say in the Tournament of Power to come, when you find someone of our kind, you will know, brother. You will know. We are drawn to each other. It is foretold in fate that we are destined to meet. He licks the saucer.
I kind of feel like I get. I mean, that's kind of how I found you, isn't it? Or we
No,
supposed to
brother,
find
you
something?
found me because I wanted you to find me.
So you found me, or did I find you? I'm very confused now.
I found you. You've been bumbling around the woods, the outside of the town, and very recently inside, and I took my opportunity to meet you. As soon as you had made contact with one of the others, I knew it was time to introduce myself. I am going to be the winner, and you shall be my herald. Lick some more cream.
Wait, hold. I thought only one could win. I thought that was the whole point of this. Wait, hold up. I'm very confused.
Give me an insight check.
Good. I get a +0.
Yay, +0. Oh,
Why
they're
do
starting to
roll
appear. Oh,
twice?
there's a bunch of them. There's 3 times. There's 4 of them. There's a 6, a 10, a 14,
What
and a
the
7.
fuck?
Okay, so we're gonna
Why?
take the
Take the
6.
Take the
We're gonna
first one.
take the 6. You are like
What?
in your mind, you're not putting it together where he says you're gonna be my herald. You're like, but only one can win. He goes, I know. And you're like, okay.
Wait,
You just gotta
so
shrug.
You win, but I get. Yeah, I get powers though, right?
Oh yes. If you
Right?
Well, and he looks at you and goes, to gain the powers that you seek, brother, you must defeat and absorb those in the tournament.
By absorb, you mean?
Yes. He like hacks up a hairball. And in the hairball, you see like maybe like a knuckle bone from a hand.
Got it. Understood now.
Yes, brother. There are various different forms of avatars. You are simply the, he looks you up and down, strangest.
I don't know about that. You seem pretty strange yourself.
What are you talking about? Look at me, built for stealth. I snuck up on you and you never, had I had given it a thought, licks the milk some more, I would have decimated you with a single cell in my, lick some more milk. You have, oh, I'm so mad at you. He keeps licking.
So, but you're defeated by me giving you milk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna head back to the other group because you're just waiting outside in the woods, bro. I don't know what to do with you now.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I told you what was gonna happen.
Yeah, I told you did tell me this. Okay, so you guys are back at the Hammered Hippogriff. You guys are discussing how you guys are going to get permanent residence, take up on this job. There is some kind of amulet that I forgot because Lee, with your religion check, you recognize this as an amulet of the Sisters of Savannah.
Oh. Do I know
Because it's
about
better for
what
you.
is that?
Sorry.
The Sisters of Savannah
What is
are
that?
like a religious coven of, you would call witches, but but other people would call like clerics of just like a different nature. They are like a very militant church, and they go about doing good deeds, and they are known for never parting with this specific implement that Feyrin is holding in their hands. And with that, we're going to take our second scheduled break.
Get them
Roll and have roll then.
Does that sound okay?
Quick, throw us over to the other group. Cliffhanger. Let's go.
Let's go potty. Okay. All right. We'll be right
in the
back.
corner.
I got to go get more drink and I got to go take another pee. Sorry, guys. I can only go like an hour and 30 minutes between.
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good.
It's a lot of
That's take
taxation.
your time, my guy.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. And then, yeah, we're going to go out for a little bit. BRB, turn off in case anything came out. about someone's backstory that maybe we haven't talked about. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
We're gonna pick back up with Lee Moonkake, Faerun, and Lestard. You guys are. How do I put this? You guys are staring down at this as the sun begins to set. You, Lestard, you spent a good amount of time trying to find your friends. Lee spent a good amount of time in a life or death battle, and then Faerun had like a very nice nap with a weird dream. And you guys know that your time in the city is coming down to like a halt, and you will have to exit the city, or you face some kind of penalty you haven't seen yet, like personally, but you know it's bad because people have seemed to imply that it is bad. When we last left, Lestard mentioned that he has a way to give you guys permanent access to the city and a license of somehow.
Give them access to the potential of residency. It's not like he has residency papers to give out, but he has a lead on how you could get residency papers.
Okay, yeah.
That's not what he said.
Okay, now that everyone
Haggling.
understands that part, so everyone is on that same page. Faerun is holding some kind of relic that Lee has now recognized as a holy symbol that is so dear to them as like a religious relic that it's never without them. So something is wrong. Pick up, Lee.
He's gonna be swinging this pendant.
Gods!
Can I-
God!
Shut up, Lester.
Why?
Do you want to cause more trouble?
Currently, I am being robbed by a lad who is down in the gutter and
Can I
looking like he's
do
still bleeding.
can I do an intimidation check?
Yeah.
Yes, I see no reason why you couldn't
Shut up,
intimidate.
this asshole.
Whoa, yeah. Let's start. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Lee, you recognize the importance of keeping this item a secret, and your anger does not lie within your friend speaking, but with your friend hiding it from you. I would say that you grab his arm, you pull him down, and without anger, but with very like concern and almost of like a hint of fear, you go, we need to keep this object as quiet as possible. This object is very dangerous and there will be people looking for it. There we go.
Faerun's kind of gonna look at it. She's gonna look at Lestard. And she's gonna hand it out to him and say, access to the academy.
Well, I cannot promise anything, can I? Because I do not have access, but I have told you.
You will
that I
find me a
might
way.
be-
And I hand it back.
That is not a debt. And he quickly stuffs it away. I mean, he had it hidden. To
He
be
did.
fair,
He did have it
stuffs
hidden.
away.
He did have
And
it
a bit more securely this time.
So
Uh,
just
Didn't hear my words.
Faerun's
Yes, I did.
Faerun's motivation for giving it back was that she already has enough shit to deal with. If something needs to be kept hidden, she don't want it.
Excellent. But it's not like I had and it turns down to Lemon or Lee. It's not exactly like I had intended to have it shaken out of me.
Well, easily shaken. What can I do?
Lee, do you want to get out of the muck, bro?
Shaken.
Yes, I
get up?
will.
Fuck.
I'm just still lying there. I stand myself up and like I stand tall over like Lestard. And like,
So,
Yeah.
well,
I cannot
I'm
promise.
Lee Moonkake. Just
Oh,
I'm a fighter, but I'm looking for my heritage. And that what you're holding in your hand and you skirt away is of great importance to me and my heritage.
to you personally,
Yes.
fascinating because I didn't find it on your person.
Well, where did you find it in the first place?
That sounds like a Fascinating question with an answer that we could get into, but maybe not out here in the street if it is so sensitive as you may claim.
Can I just point at all the blood around? What do you mean? Everyone can see this.
Well, yes, but not this. And he sort of wiggles his hand on his coat. You getting punched out in the street is not maybe as exotic an occasion as you might think in this city, but from what you told me, maybe this item is. So maybe we shouldn't have that conversation right out here, should we?
Maybe we should find some place where we can discuss also terms of your contract of things you need to do.
My
You need to get
contract?
done.
What I need to do, I am offering you an opportunity for gainful employment
want
and
help. You want our help, don't you?
do you not want gainful employment? Do you not need to eat?
I
Do you
want
not
what you have inside, pointing to his coat. That is what I'm after. That is why I'm here.
this is what you and you kind of just sort of what you're buying, stranger kind of thing.
Hold on,
This
hold
is
on,
what
hold
you're
on.
after?
Hold up. I think there has been a misunderstanding. Lee, this is not in relation to your religion at all. You know of this artifact. You know it belongs to a different religion than you belong to, and you know that there will be people coming to get it. So it's not for you. It's not your ancestral anything. You just know that having this item is dangerous and you need to put it in its proper place. That's your goal right now. Him having it doesn't matter. You just need to put it back.
Where do I know where to put it back at?
You would have to give it to the proper people. So like supposedly in your noodle, there is a death squad of sisters coming to gather it.
And did I obtain this information?
You know that. You have studied religion for a long time. You raised in some kind of like church since you were a boy. That's why you've been studying under your father who's a paladin, under your mother who's a cleric. You've been raised in this. It's just that you haven't been able to produce the magics that people have done, but you have studied it in your entire life. If you want to give me a history check, I can tell you not. That's why sisters.
Yeah,
but okay.
I'm with Cryptics here. Are the Death Squad sisters
Oh,
hot?
for fuck's sake.
Lee, give me with advantage to finding out if the Death Squad sisters are hot.
With advantage.
Yeah, with
Are
advantage.
hot
Yeah,
sisters? Hold up.
just to know if they're hot. I'm not gonna say if you know anything else, but just to know if they're hot. Bro, you suck.
No.
All right. Damn. Sister. Right, the sister's hot.
I don't know anything.
You really don't, bro. It's so sad. Okay, so apparently a vague attractiveness of vague death sisters are coming to potentially vaguely kill you guys now that you have this.
So wait, isn't it gay?
You need to try again, brother. Lee, Singarti, I need you to say that again. You came up a little broken up.
Oh, I was
Doubly.
gonna say, does this mean Lemon's gay? Doesn't know if the sisters are hot?
I don't think that's what it means. I just don't know if he just knows of them.
Okay.
I didn't mean to imply any
Okay.
sexuality to that statement. Clarification.
Once I mean,
All
can
right.
I romance them?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Fuck. I don't want to get to that point. I really don't want to get to the death squad, you guys romancing them. But now you guys know. Charisma roll the stuff.
But that's for the devil. What do you mean?
Yeah, Dance of the Devil. Can we have gone off tangent.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull everyone back.
I'm gonna step between the two of them, and I'm gonna put a hand on Lee's shoulder. I'm gonna say, Lee, nice to meet you. I'm Farin. Should you really not go find a healer? I think the first order of business should get you all patched up and looked after before we think about doing anything else.
I look at the hand that Ray had put on my hand. I think it might be right. I think it's a first order of business, but let's discuss terms of the new job first, and then we'll figure out. Because we need to leave the city if we don't get something done.
We do. I
well-
do think though that you could do with healing before we discuss terms.
Technically, you need to leave the city not just to get work done, but because otherwise the watch will not take kindly to you, and that's not a threat in any way, sir or ma'am. It's a statement of fact, right? You had until sundown, which is fast approaching, to finish your business here. Did you not?
We understand that much. Let's
Excellent.
start.
Well, no, I
Let's
think
waste no
Lee-
time. Let's find the
Yeah.
healers.
Well, fastest way to a healer who is not closed at this hour, and just does a little quick Google map search in his head about where there might be a healer that may still be open and willing to work for peanuts.
Well, you know of one immediately off the top of your head is Father Whiskers, the actual cleric of Paylor in the slums. He may or may not be open to healing your friend here. But the closest one to you, open and not accepting and wouldn't accept payment, not.
Well,
Not
I
any.
mean,
Not any.
not accepting payment, but maybe not
Accepting
overcharging.
payment's fine, now that I'm
Yeah.
not paying.
No, I'm not paying. Honestly, what the access to you guys, having seen what Father Whiskers can heal, like he was the one that healed the necrotic damage. He's the best healer
Yeah.
in the area. There is no one in the lower ring that's gonna heal like that, and that's the first time that you've seen like an actual miracle performed in the slums. Yeah.
Just hearing the narrator's voice mention miracle makes Lestar just roll his eyes.
In the voice in his head, that's the chaos demon
Yeah.
talking to him.
Oh my god.
Like, what about Father Whiskers?
I'm sure that he would supply you with a sufficient infusion of positive energy if you so desired. It's a bit of ways away, but maybe we'll be able to make it there before the gods come and throw you out the gate.
I mean, we need to get this sorted out first.
Yes, well, in that case, let's. Now, I suggest that we head over, and he just gives another. While he's leading the way towards the temple, back to the temple, he's talking about where he thinks that we should go, and he just goes into this fucking tangent about certain alleyways being crowded, and then that road will be. There's some sort of a religious festival that goes through there in a circle over one specific block, so we probably shouldn't go that way, and it goes off on a tangent, but it leads the way, though.
Yeah, you guys are able to get down towards the slums. You guys find your way back to Father Whiskers. Father Whiskers seems to have a collection of people. As you guys approach the very ramshackled stone structure that is what we would call like the Temple of Paylor in the slums, which basically is just a stone dome that someone has stacked rocks on to make like a structure that people can like kind of lean in to come inside. It's very haphazard. Inside, you see people that have like lined the walls and are like slumped together in like what looks like to be a group huddle for the night to sleep, because it's like the only way for them to stay warm in this just like very airy, open and drafty ramshackled temple. And in the middle, you see like stoking the fire is the orange cat man Tabaxi. So you see like the ears, the whiskers, the full face of a cat on top of like a very like humanoid bipedal body. So they've got like regular hands but claws on the end of them. They're wearing like very rough spun, it almost look like potato sack-esque robes tied by like a very rough rope, and they have like little cat feet at the bottom, so like normal cat feet, no shoes, and they have tiny little bean claws feet. And he is tending to the fire. As he sees you guys coming, he goes, my brother in Paylor and his friends, welcome. Come, sit. What has happened to you, brethren? And he takes Lee's face and goes, God damn.
God damn.
Then I just explain a little bit about the situation and also the new branch of Sons of Paylor.
No, go ahead. Don't say you do it. Just do it. Talk to him. Talk to this man.
Well, I got a clash in with a branch of the Sons of Paylor that never heard of it before.
What branch was this, brother?
There's a special faction. Well, like my memory kind of vague because I've got beaten into a pole, but they played. Then I remember that I have the weapon and the shield from the fight. Like, and then I show them. Like, I don't think the Sons of Paylor have ever, witnessed this before.
He examines the shield and the sword and goes, "These are nice." I mean, he looks at them and goes, "I've never seen what implements of the Temple of Palor use this before. Tell me, what was their symbol? You say they were Palor related, brother." He blinks with his big
It
cat
was
eyes.
it's the normal sigil of the Temple of Palor with a small golden crown on top of it. Does it mean to you anything, Father?
I've heard none of these individuals. How many were there?
Well, there's the main guy, and then there was a bunch of acolytes.
Interesting. I haven't heard of them. I will send some word into the city to keep a lookout, and I will come back with some information. Brother, while I have you here, he's gonna give you 10 points of healing. As he like grabs your like the top of your head and just like pop with his little cat paw, boom, and you like the light washes over your body. Your jaw like snaps back into face properly. Your teeth start to reform, like your molars come back. Your eye socket like reforms, and like the blood kind of like sucks back in. He's like, "Excellent, I do." And he like looks at your face. He goes, He like rubs one of your cheekbones is slightly higher than the other. He goes, "I'll get better at that."
Thank you, Father. I needed this.
Healing fucking sucks.
He looks and goes, "I am just learning these newfound abilities from my Lord Palor, for he has blessed me for them after I have gone from the gutter to here I am, now, in front of you." Okay, Lee, you've been healed. You guys are out. You guys are in the slums, just on the very bottom part of the town. I'm gonna put you guys over here. You guys have walked for probably about like 45 minutes. The sun is about to set. You guys need to either get out or hide. That is an option. You guys can hide in the city and try to escape by morning. But Lestard's never done that, and no one else here knows the city.
Lestart's never needed to.
Yeah. So what you
Is
guys
there
can,
shall
any
we?
lodgings outside the house, outside the city?
I mean, there's the tent city. To be fair, I have never needed lodgings. I haven't sought it, but I'm sure, considering how many of your fellow non-residents are clamoring towards the city gates, but one could think that maybe we could get this employment opportunity done with pronto. Now that the good Sir Monkake is back to his old self.
I would suggest that probably we could do with a short rest before we press on.
Well, let me suggest that we do that outside the city gates instead of here, because if you linger and loiter, you are prone to be caught by the guard.
Hence my question about accommodation outside the city.
Well, again, I do not know for certain, but I'm sure, considering how many people take up residency outside the city gates.
that seems fair. You're not sensing that he's lying. He just probably does not know, because he seems to have a place where he went. Like he seems to live here. You get that vibe.
I mean, we know he lives here. I think
I mean,
he's,
yeah,
Oh, that's right. He
said
told
that,
you his
yeah.
whole fucking address. Yeah,
Yeah.
you knew that. Okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
he has like residence thing. Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
We can have a business card and everything. Fuck.
yeah, he probably just doesn't know.
Okay. I would argue though that given that Lestat has been doing tasks to try and build up his currency in order to buy one of the places outside, would he not have have a bit more knowledge about it? Because if he's been kind of through the area more than
True.
once.
To be fair, that is not a motivation that he's made clear
Hear me out.
to anyone.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Lestard, make a history check, and let's see if you
Ooh.
have accumulated any information walking around the place. Like if you walk through an area where people are living relatively short or temporary or long term, you will know. There'll be stuff,
Yeah.
there'll be smells, there'll be sounds, there'll be a lot of water usage. I feel like if there was a place and you were gonna roll the history.
Yeah, he
Okay,
likes
yeah.
history. He's
He
good
likes
at that.
history,
Yeah, he likes history. He's good at that.
I was
Okay.
waiting for you to flunk on
Yeah,
that roll.
no,
then.
see, I
Holy
wanted to
smokes.
set it up. I wanted to set it up.
Okay, so start. If anyone knows anything about that place, it's probably you. You've worked there a while doing stupid little like level 0 jobs, like breaking little rocks and like bigger rocks into little rocks and little rocks into littler rocks. And then you
With
also
an enchant.
with a mage hand,
With
just
a
like
mage hand
God
and a little
damn.
pick.
Yeah, and then
he's
you've
not
also
gonna move that arm.
and then you've also like harvest fungus, and you've done shitty jobs to the point where you know your way around the tent town well enough that yes,
Yep, but
outside
but
there
he's gonna
is.
approach it. He's gonna approach it with a performative. Oh, I wouldn't know. I do not spend much time living outside of the city gates. But as you can see over there, and he just again goes off on fucking tangents and explains the different sort of
Here we go again.
districts. Yeah, absolutely, and it kind of explains the sort of different districts in the tent town outside and where there are public tents and what you do there. But he's gonna make it absolutely sure that he doesn't know. It's just what he's heard, but he's gonna have absolute detail on it.
Yeah, it's a lot of information for him for just to heard, but it's good to know. Basically, what he says is for one squib, but one cutty currency a night, you can stay at the, let's call it hostel style living. So it's bunks, you get a locker, you sleep above, below, in the middle of two people, something like that. You get your own private foot locker or standing locker, and anything in the sack is yours, and that space is yours. There's like a public shared bathroom, kitchenette area. And with the one cutty currency, the one squib that it costs to stay there, you get a bunk, you get bathroom use, and you get one meal.
Dude, that's considering what the Cutty Sark squib cost or sells for in the city. That's correspondingly like 2 gold. But then again, that's the only currency that they have outside the walls, I suppose, or works outside the walls.
Also,
but we don't have any of that anyway because we only got 10 squib and we used 10 to get in the city. So
we found extra squib on the person that we do not know what happened to. Well, Lee
bought
knows
him,
what
we
happened to them,
decided
but
to
the rest
use
of
it.
us know.
We decided to use that extra stuff to bring him into the city to get him healed. We done the right
Oh,
thing.
nice.
Yeah.
Now I'm wishing we
Hold
probably
on.
didn't.
Hold on. What you guys found on the orc was 13 squib, and you used 10 to incorporate the veteran. So somewhere in someone's pocket there is 3 squib.
I
Oh, it's
think
going to be Chester, isn't it?
It's Chester.
Think, didn't we
It's
say
in
that we
Chester's
separated
pocket.
those?
Fuck.
Oh shit!
No, it's because everyone got a thing, and then Chester got the squib. So outside, Chester has 3 squib, and you know he just wants to go fight somebody.
Hey, I don't suppose you've
more
seen the
fighting.
large fellow
Yay.
anywhere.
Oh yes, I did actually. Funnily enough, he was talking to a cat and feeding it an entire bucket of cream. Delightful cat, by the way.
I'm not
But
insane, you're insane.
he did say to meet him outside by the tent, and of course, I would assume that he then means the Emporium. About 3 hours hence, and I would say that we are about an hour off. No, it's actually getting close. Yes, we might actually catch him. And just hurries off. Lestat is on a mission. He's just going.
Lestat bolts.
I mean,
Lestart's
Lestat
making his move.
Yeah, I mean, Lestat is concerned about being caught outside with 2 people who are not supposed to be there. Not that he's gonna lose his residency papers, but he doesn't like the attention.
Valid. So you guys begin making your way outside, and you guys find your way into the tent area, and you guys look around, and you do not see Chester. Chester, I need you to make a survival check, brother. We're back to you.
Wonderful. I'm good at those, I swear.
You have wandered
100%.
around the woods looking for this place that there's 2 of them. There's a 9 and a 16. You know what? Hold up. I like this. Keep it. Keep both of them. All right. So this is what happens. You have wandered around for the 9 for a long time. You have walked into the Ironwoods, and you have no clue what you're looking for, what you're looking at. There are these big things that are hard that are growing out of the ground. They seem to be different heights. You don't know what a tree is. You don't know what a tree works like. You're just like, huh. You put your hands on it, and as you do, it feels like metal, like a sword. You're like, damn, this stuff is hard. And the cat goes, yes, brother, this is ironwood. It is the hardest wood in the world. Our brethren and ancestors will be collecting it and harvesting it for us. He just goes on in a tangent about how you guys are going to basically uprise and rule the world. And as you do, with the 16, you hear a twig snap in the woods.
So at one point I'm like, so wait, is it iron or wood? What are you talking? And then I hear the twig snap, and I just heard him like, wait, hold up, shut up. Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Okay, so you give me a perception check.
I'm real good at these two. Did it roll or not? No, it did not roll. It's probably gonna roll twice then because my fucking internet's shitty. Yep, it rolled twice. What? No, it rolled 4 times. What? No, it rolled twice. Okay. 17.
17. Okay,
Why?
with your
I don't
17,
know what
you chill, bro. You're clipping out your mic. Yeah. So hear me out. You look around and you get that presence in your head again. It was hard to discern at first because you've been around your friend the cat, which you have not got their name yet, and you feel that presence in the back of your head. Someone, something of some power is watching you.
Can I use survival check to try and pinpoint where it's coming from?
Yeah.
Or okay. Again, still 0, but I'll try it. I don't know why it's rolling twice.
Okay. So with your 3, you look around and you again are not. You don't know the area. Birds and animals start flying around as you start panicking. You start breathing heavily. You start looking around. The cat's like, brother, calm. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, at least I.
20.
It's rolling twice.
Okay, with your
That's
20
not funny, though,
Constitution
there.
saving throw, with your 20, you were able to slow your breathing and focus. I want you to give me a perception check with advantage.
It's just rolling twice. We're just gonna leave it alone.
Okay, with the 16, you see a humanoid figure in the distance. Okay, and it seems to come closer, making its way towards you, and as you do, you recognize the figure of the half elf that you challenged in the square.
So you've showed up prepared to die, have you?
Oh, you think I'm the one that's gonna die today? Interesting. Do you know why we fight?
Not a fucking clue, but I'm prepared to kill you.
Give me an intimidation check. He looks at you. He kind of like smiles. Remember, this man was dressed in like very simple clothing. He had like wrist wraps, leather wraps around his hands. He didn't look like he had like proper footwear. They looked like sandals. He had a great sword on his back, and he looked yoked. Okay. He goes, "Do you know why you fight? Do you?"
I mean, my cat tells me that it's for a tournament of power.
You're.
Adopted the
I'm
cat
trying to
already.
keep you
My
out of
cat.
it.
He just kind of goes, You're what?
My cat. And I point
You're-
over to the tree where the cat's sitting in the tree drinking some milk.
Ah!
Already
you got-
adopted the cat.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Let me. You got. Let me show you guys the fight. You guys probably want to see the fight. Okay. I mean, I didn't say that. Wait, what? Huh? Ooh. He goes, "You came early."
I mean, you didn't tell me when to show up. I just showed up. You're
I
late.
absolutely did tell you when to show up. You
Are
insolent
you
fucking
scared?
whelp.
Are you
I told you.
scared? You're scared.
Okay, then. He like grabs the sword, he like flips it around, he jams it into the ground. He like takes his hands and all of a sudden they start to glow. Give me an initiative.
Roll once. Oh, roll once. Ooh, 6.
Okay. The man as soon as you mentioned, let's do this, he immediately rushes you. He gets up right in your face, no sword, hands ready, and he is gonna punch you twice. He is gonna, one hand's gonna come up, you're gonna like put your hands up to like, oh God, you like grab it, and they like stick to your, one like hand sticks to the bottom of your wrist, while the other one comes up and smacks you right in the bottom of what would be a jaw. You're gonna take 4 points of damage. Ugh. All right,
We're in
your
grapple
turn.
range, right? Yeah, he's melee range at that point. So
Yep.
at that point, I'm gonna try and take the daggers essentially and just jab him in the side and then can I try to grapple him at the same point with the free arm? Jab
So
him
you're
with
gonna,
one
so
and
what you
grapple with
want to
the
do,
other?
so what you're trying to do is stab him and then grapple him.
Yes.
I would recommend the reverse.
Stab him with the free arm.
I would
Okay,
recommend the
grapple,
reverse.
then stab?
Yeah, I would grapple,
Okay.
then stab. Yeah, because this doesn't make sense as, you know what I mean? Yeah. You have that understanding. It worked so well on that orc when you grabbed him by the throat and then repeatedly stuck the knife in them. That's how it worked last time. It can't not work this time. All right, give me a grapple check.
All right, acrobatics then. So we'll do.
Why would it be
that.
acrobatics? It'd be an athletics for.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Yeah. There you go.
That's worse. No, that's better. That's
No,
better.
that's
What do you mean that's
better.
worse? What are you talking
Jesus.
about? Oh no!
It looked like a 2 on my screen. Okay.
Okay, all
Jesus.
right. So this person, the punch that stuck into the bottom of your arm, all of a sudden he like tries to pull it away, but there's something sticking his fist to your skin. Your arm like melds around his wrist and like wraps around it, and you take the dagger. Go ahead and roll with the dagger with advantage.
Did it roll? Oh, sorry.
It did. You got an 18 with a 4. Okay. So you bring down the dagger and do 4 damage. You take the dagger and plunge it into their like where the collarbone meets the shoulder. You go. You can try to move. Do you have any bonus actions left?
I don't. Nope.
Okay. I need you
Not at
to
all.
make a grapple check again. So another athletics save. And then, depending on that, oh yeah, he pulls away from your arm that like your hand, like he like unsticks from it, and then he comes back with a focused dagger jab, and he hits you in like the neck. You're like, ugh! I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. You are paralyzed. He has hit some kind of pressure point in your neck where even actually
Yeah,
nothing
misthinking.
nothing happens actually. He hits you in the neck and hold up. He does 2 points of damage as his fingers make contact with your neck. And you feel like a surge of energy surround your body. It was like whoa, 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 like a ricochet, like a coil goes from that point down your body, but nothing happens. And you see this look of absolute like confusion in his face. And it is your turn, Chester.
If we're still in melee range, I really only have one option, which is to grapple and stab.
Okay, go ahead and give me another grapple check and another stab check. Go another athletics. Okay, you go to grab this individual. He takes his hand and he's gonna punch you in what would be the bicep. He's gonna make contact with your bicep. He's gonna do 2 points of damage directly to your arm. Oh, you're like, oh fuck. Ah. Do you want to go for the stab still without advantage?
I'm still going for the stab, which is regular damage. Arm hurts.
You take a lunge, and you see the person like take their hands, grab you by the wrist, and just push your arm out of the way, Jet Li style. Just You're like, oh, ah. Okay.
I'm gonna try and ask the cat for help. I know the cat's probably not gonna help, but I'm like, help!
Do you call out for help, like with your mind or with your mouth?
No, mind.
You go help. So that was your turn. It is.
In a cracking voice.
Yeah. Do you want to say? You don't say anything. You don't yell anything.
No, I'm just like in the mind, like trying to ask for help, but it's not coming through the best because I'm still not used to the powers of it yet.
There is silence on what would be the other end. There just like keeps on ringing. You're like, hello, how are you? Have you been all right? And there's just no answer from the cat.
Come
me.
on! Help!
Are you yelling? Are you yelling that out loud now?
I guess I could be at that point. It's like,
Yeah. Okay.
help!
Let's start limon cake, limon cake. Excuse me. And then Farron, I need you guys to give me perception checks.
Sure.
Oh, good lord, we know
Is
how
it-
good I am with
is
that.
Is it turning out that this deep in the Ironwood duel is just happening behind the big tent?
Look,
No, it's
if you
not
guys
that
explore
seems
them,
that.
hold on. Somebody has not rolled.
Stealth.
There it is. Okay. Rin and Lee, you guys hear like vague screaming, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You guys are like on the outskirts of the tent town, like right as the gate, and from like a little bit of the southwest, just underneath the tent town, where a bunch of people have like set up camp that are like proper adventurers have like stuff to set up camp outside where they're free to do so. There's screaming of like, "Help! Please help!"
Oh, I believe that would be our large-grown compatriot.
Should we not find out what the trouble is and offer him aid?
Well, that seems to be the
I-
friendly option, yes.
Let's go.
Make our way towards the
You
sound
guys
coming from.
making your way to the sound. And as you guys do that, Chester, you are going to take 2 attempts of shots to the face. All right, so he is going to actually attempt to grapple you. I need you to give me a grapple check.
Acrobatics is actually better for that case.
Well, for this one, it'd be acrobatics. So you do not.
Oh, good lord.
Better, he says. Better, he
Yeah,
says.
better.
Can you
Better,
just
much
roll?
better.
Can you please roll an athletics just to see how it would compare?
I want to
Just
see
for
this too.
academic
Yeah.
sake.
Just for research.
Yeah, better. Sure.
Sure, that's right.
All
And
right.
the best thing is he had a +2 as well, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
That's what's getting me here. Okay. So he's grappled you. He's got you like he's gonna grab you by the arm, bend it backwards, so now you're like open torso, and he is gonna take a undercut, like an uppercut straight to the gut, and hit you right in the stomach for 3 more points of damage. Boom! You're like,
Okay. That will knock me unconscious, but can I make a bite attack? Since he's punching me in the stomach.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
oh, the DM ponders.
That's all right.
Lestard, Farron, and Lee, give me dexterity saving throws to see how fast you guys are getting here before I do this. I want to know things. I want to get everyone in position.
13.
Eh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus.
Look at
Lee.
Fry on
Yes.
his legs after a fresh healing.
I
Farron,
was just about to say that healing done you good.
Oh, God.
Farron and Lestard,
spring
you
in her
guys are not at what I would call conventionally athletic. However,
Hey.
Lee
Tracks.
is in this case, and he just blows by you guys. He hears help, and he's just like Captain America, just running past you guys, and just like thud, 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 thud. Lee, you are going to be able to witness something. As you crest a clearing, you get to a group of trees, you pass by what looks like a camp, and you see what looks like a man, like a half elf, beating the ever-loving shit out of your friend. Just like, bah, bah, and then all of a sudden, go ahead, Singarti, give me a bite.
We don't have that on the character sheet yet, so
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 and then add 4.
Okay. We'll just roll off of this. Dirty 20.
30-20.
Lee, as you see your friend getting the abs, roll 2d8, right, for the bite.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2d8.
I don't have it.
Yeah, roll 2d8.
2d8?
Yes. As Lee, as you see this,
What are your teeth made of?
as you see, oh my goodness. Okay,
Don't
so
worry about it.
Lee, everyone, hear me out. Lee, you crest the clearing. You see this monk beating these shit people. You grab your sword, getting ready to help your friend. All of a sudden, their torso splits in half. A series of serrated teeth spew forth, grab this individual around the entire body, and suck them into the torso of Chester Pseudomon. It grabs onto the person. There's like a crunch. The legs kind of like snap into the maw, and you see like the teeth are grinding this individual down inside. Chester seems to has expanded. The outward sides of them have grown, and Chester has gained level 2.
Is this why he's so big?
Don't ask questions. This is not the time for questions.
Yeah, we're not even saying this anyway.
Okay, Lee, you just like as soon as that happens, Farron and Lestard, you come up and see your friend, like the front of his clothes are completely shredded. He looks like he has eaten a huge meal. He has doubled in size by the waist and the chest since you have seen him. It looks like, if you guys have ever played Marvel Rivals, he looks like Mr. Fantastic's wall form when he goes like this. He gets all big and puffy, he goes, fantastic, and he like,
There might be a little bit of blood on the floor.
there's blood everywhere.
Around my
There's
chest
blood
as
on his
well.
chest, there's blood around his feet, there's blood on his face, there's blood on his hands, there's blood
Lord.
everywhere.
What happened here?
I saw something that, I didn't expect to see.
Oh,
Do I
would
know
you
that
like
they're
to?
there yet or no?
No, you don't know they're there.
Would you like to
Okay.
elucidate the surprise to the rest of us? Because it looks
Um,
like he killed someone.
And he's
Ow, where's
huge.
the
I
body?
think Chester
Well, huge, yeah.
Chester is not what you guys expect to be. He kind of swallowed him whole.
Swallow who? Swallow what? A squirrel?
No, there was a half elf or whatever that thing was from a distance. I couldn't catch it in time.
Well,
I just saw pointy ears.
Excuse me,
that's-
what?
That's impossible. Look at, Chester is a big person, absolutely, but our friend, our compatriot, is a big person, but surely his mouth is not big enough to swallow an entire.
Look at his
normal-sized
chest.
humanoid.
His clothes are ripped. His shirt are ripped.
Are you sure that healing didn't come with some rather awful side effects? Like, are
I
you
don't
feeling
think
alright,
maybe,
buddy.
healing did this.
maybe come sit down. Come sit down.
I have questions. Should we go there? I'm not sure if we should go there and intervene with that thing, whatever that
And
was.
we generally like to engender an environment that promotes asking questions, but what is the question you would like to ask?
What the fuck are you?
Well,
Okay.
A friendly neighborhood taxidermist, as it were.
Chester,
Not you. That
Hear me
thing
out.
pointing at
Hear me out.
Chester.
hear me out. As you guys are telling that thing, you point at Chester. Chester's like doubled over. He's like, oh, I don't feel very good. Chester, you finally hear that thing, and you look over and you see what looks like to be, of course, Farron Lestard and Limunkake, and you're like, Guys, you see what looks like to be doubled over, almost double his size just in the torso. His legs have maintained the same size, which do not look proportional to his body currently. And you see what looks like to be a cat sitting at the base of a tree, licking its paws, going next to a canister of milk.
Oh!
We go closer to the whole cat container and Chester to see what.
Do I know the cat's name yet or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so Lee walks up to, you said the cat?
The cat in the container is like just looking at it to see what is. Huh?
The
Oh,
cat
that cat
looks
is a delight. It's a stray.
yeah,
I don't think it's just a stray.
Oh, it's just a stray. Our compatriot found him in the square. Saw him petting it and feeding it that same canister of cream. Hungry kitten.
Why wasn't the cat as scared with what just happened?
Have you met many cats, sir?
Chester's body just swallows someone, and the cat is just licking his paws like it's nothing.
Chester's what now? Who did what?
What
What?
you're talking about?
Chester, give me a deception check with nothing.
I don't need it.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Oh man.
You know,
Oh, just
holy
pull
shit.
this
Sorry,
wool down
Singarti.
over my eyes.
Singarti, you just pulled off. Has anyone seen Alf here? There is a scene in one episode, I don't know which because I haven't seen the entirety of it, but Alf accidentally actually eats the family cat and feels bad about it, so he just buys like 6 or 7 other cats. Family gets home from the vacation, just stares blank-faced at him sitting there with a couch full of cats, and he's like, "What cats?"
Good lord.
I'm just gonna put my blindfold on right now. It's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't
Hear
see
me out,
anything.
guys. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hold up. Hold up. As much as I love a good critical, the unfortunate circumstances is you guys have eyes, okay? You can fucking see something is wrong. Chester's weird. Chester is huge. But Chester very, very much has the conviction nothing is wrong with them, and they've always looked like this. Now, you have questioned his body ever since you've met him. You have no reason to believe this is anything different than him doing anything weirder. However, there's blood everywhere. There are a lot of questions. And unfortunately, that is where we're going to leave off tonight, folks.
Hey, the hair's still
Goddamn.
perfect.
Goddamn cliffhanger.
We see that.
Gotta have you guys on a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
How else will you guys want to come back?
Yeah,
Have we got a
absolutely.
human? Have we got a human mimic in our midst?
Oh, can we poke him with a pointy stick? Can we just prod, see if he opens up?
I got a pointy stick or two.
All right, everybody. I appreciate you guys
My pants.
What the fuck?
for hanging out, for being here, for chilling with me. We are gonna. Who should we raid out to, guys? Let's raid out, and then obviously we're gonna have our breakdown. Yeah, sound good? Yeah. Who should we raid out to, guys?
Okay.
We got some folks in chat.
Firm's live.
Idol's live. Firm is live.
playing Cult of the Lamb.
Shay is playing
Shay
Cult of
live.
the Lamb. Hold on.
Ooh, Shay.
We should
I
raid
vote
out to
for
Shay.
Shay.
You vote for Shay. We got 1 vote for
I vote for
Shay.
Shay.
We got 2 votes for Shay. Let's go raid out to Shay.
Yeah,
All right,
Oh
guys.
no, wait. Should I think is she finished or?
Uh-oh. Hold on. Yeah, let's
Been
go look.
live for
No.
28 minutes.
Oh yeah.
To be
no,
fair,
she's
No,
the
good.
this
It's
thing is
internet-
fine.
just crashing a
Yeah, my
lot.
browser
Yeah.
crashed out. It's fine.
Yeah, to be fair, they do be crashing a lot. Okay, so we go Ray Shay. Let's go raid. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I
Yeah.
want to thank everyone that's watching from home for hanging out, for being a part of it. Don't forget, guys, they have the alerts that allow you guys to interfere with the game. You guys can give them +2. You can give them advantage. You can give me advantage. You can have a PC named. No one did. Everyone did a bunch of other redeems like Hydrate, which I'm like, thank you guys. I probably should do more of that, but I didn't really do a lot of that. I do appreciate everyone at home for watching. If you aren't following DoubleOhZee, JPS _Lindberg, Lemon Cake spelled funny. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Or Singarti. I need you guys to do that right now. They are listed in the title. They are as you can see, they are fantastic role players, fantastic individuals, fantastic friends of mine. And God damn it, if this isn't the funnest stuff I've had on Twitch in a long time. So yeah,
Thank
let's
you,
go
Matt,
right
for
out.
being a
Thank-
fucking amazing
thank
DM.
you for the DMing,
enjoyed
Mac.
it. Yeah, thank you for
Thank
being
you so
here. For letting us be here.
I'm gonna post the raid messages right now. Here's the sub. Here's the follower raid message, guys. Please use these. We're gonna go grace our good friend, Trash Panda Shay. Go honk in their chat. Go make a mess of this stuff. Go have a little menace of your life and have a good time. Yeah. Does that sound about what we do? Yeah. Give me those honks. Let's go raid the channel. And then yeah. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we are indeed having another D&D game live here on the channel. It is the American version, okay? It's going to be a blast. These people are very funny. Noodles Kitchen, Oni-sama, Lily's Bubbles, Idle Garden, and Nuffin Muffin, some good friends of the channel, some good friends of the community. We're going to go hang out with them, and it's going to be a good time,
Amazing.
okay? Yeah, is there anything you guys want to say to the folks at home? Little something to leave off on?
You saw nothing.
What
I
cats?
fucked it with a stick.
All right, we're out of here.